Hello, can y'all hear me? Let me check it. Sorry, just a second. Okay, we Gucci. So y'all, it was exactly how I knew it was. Sonya is a straight up 304. I'm gonna try to I am going to try to maintain my language for at least for a little bit. Can we just say that? At least for a little bit. I'll try to maintain who I am. I ain't got no home training. So good evening, good after Christmas to everybody. It's still the holiday season. I hope y'all are having a great Saturday. I mean, it's a good Saturday because we got the tea, baby. So let me just run through and say hello to everyone. Chick-fil-A girl, thank you for being the first in the chat. I can always rely on you to see you everywhere, girl. You're the lady. Hey, let's talk about it all. Thank you for being here and modding. Are you a mod? Let's talk about it all. I need to make you one. I'm sorry. Okay. Allegedly in Harmon, thank you for modding for me today and thank you for being here. Miss Buckeye 99, midlife priceless. I know I was caught off guard. I mean, we had assumed that Sonya had pushed up on Krill, but we didn't really like know. We thought it was just conversation. But no, baby, she went there with that. And Krill, you know what I think? Well, we'll get into it. Miss Mad about music, welcome. Yes, we were just listening to that call. Again, and thank you for posting that in Harmon. Who else? B. Williams. Hey, baby. I said what I said. Thank you, ma'am, for being here, my buddy. Who else? It's too complicated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here and also being a moderator. I said what I said. Thank you for modding too. Cam Lewis, welcome. Black but not bitter. Hello. Coffee is brewing. Hey. So I don't want to miss anybody. So a Chick-fil-A gal said the just drop call. Okay, so because that one's still fresh in my brain and still got me pissed off. Okay, yeah. So I didn't really catch everything. I just know that she went out to dinner. Krill was caught off guard. So yeah. Stick to the veil. Yeah, I was catching that last. Very interesting. Can't wait for the blogs to break down. I can't wait. Like Fran and Lady T Bug and Nyla. I think Nyla's been sick. I don't know. I hope she's doing better. I haven't seen her on. Or maybe I just didn't get the notifications. Vicky, not Vicky. Welcome. Let's see. Did I miss Elthid? Hello. Reef and Muff's mom. Welcome. Blue Bear. Baba Lady. You see what your friend is over there doing? Just for a smidget, but we like when you cuss. Girl, I'm not gonna change who I am. Clutching my pearls. I got to kind of calm it down to make, I'm close to my goal of being, I think they said I was like 15 like $15 away from, being able to run ads on my channel. So, kind of have to be, be mindful of that for a little bit. Tam Tam, hello, hello. Only me 23, welcome. Leo Lady 251, good evening. Ebony, welcome. She said, "Don't please, Cam Lewis, don't maintain your language. Be yourself." I'm gonna try. Miss Tony 72, welcome. Juju D, Sassy Sue, welcome. Twyla 310, hello. Miss 215, hello. My Belle, Tanya B here. Rainbow, the Tall Diva, Butterfly 23. Thank you for coming in and modding. Mona C Talks. Happy holidays to you as well. Babble Lady, your friend ain't. Have I been on here 5 minutes? I don't know. Babble Lady, your friend ain't a poop. She's not poop. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. I just, you know what the audacity of it is, just playing with Shirley's money like that. Like it's just the thing to do. Um, Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pull up. Make sure I have the video up. Just plan it on why would you wanna I mean, the first question is why are you wanting to just play with your attorney like that? This is supposed to be someone that you who got your best interests at heart. This is someone who is, that's representing you to save your life, supposedly. But why would you want to play with your attorney like that? And then you send this, you've already had bad luck with her, like with another attorney, and you think it's wise to send her out on another attorney. And he thinks that she thinks she's so damn fine. Uh, let's see. Who did I okay, let me go back to just greeting everybody. Anissa Ali, good evening. Miss Buckeye did say hello. You Pen Pal 50, hello. It's hey, I just saw my monkey wrench girl. I got excited. You're welcome. Thank you. It's too complicated. Sea Blue, I haven't seen you in a while, Sea Blue. I remember I used to see you all the time. You know how it's weird. There was somebody who used to be on Sylvia's channel, and she was like an active commentator. This is kind of before Sylvia started hanging with Sonya, and I haven't seen her in a while. Somehow I got a notification that she was on TikTok, and I tried to message her on TikTok, but I haven't heard anything. We built kind of like this friendship slash family online, and then when you don't see somebody, you do kind of get. I mean, you kind of get worried. I know we should detach, but you do kind of get worried for people. Tanya B here. Did I say hello to you already? If I didn't, hello again. If I did, I'm sorry. Blue Bear, hello. Leo Lady 251, hello, my queen. Lady T Bug, it's the disrespect from me. They will never have any good luck. No, and won't. And that's why he is where the fuck he is. Because just laughing. And then she got the nerve to say, well, are you on free? We'll get to it. That's one of the things that took me out. Playing with his freedom for real. Elle said, yes. Fine like her thin hair. Okay. Nothing wrong with Corsair. Ain't nothing fine about Sonya's hair. Her hair is not. It might be thin, and God bless. She might need some. Which I think she said she was taking Rogaine. She might need to go back to it, or do that little stimulation to her scalp or something. Did I miss? Oh, hi, Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walk of Shame. I'm in the bushes. I'm traveling. Safe travels. Be careful out there. Did I miss Lovejoy? Lovejoy, hello. Okay, I'm at the bottom. Thank you. If I missed you, blame it on my head, not my heart, and blame it on Sonya's bitch ass and Nesto's bitch ass. Sorry, had to go there. Sunshine and rain gardening. These people have no shame. I'm just gonna say that they have no shame. Just okay. These are just my precursory thoughts in regards to this whole scenario. B. Williams, did I say hello to you? I did say hello to you. Okay, my bell, I did. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all greeting each other. It's been years, and it's been how many years, and she's still asking that ninja her position. Yeah, he, I, he, if he's sending you out, like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little story time. In college, my boyfriend, the boyfriend I had at that time, who I was at the time madly in love with, the one that kind of still is like, he still kind of makes my stomach and my heart flutter because it was good sex, and it was just like a really intense, passionate relationship when we were that age and young, and we were young and stupid and willing to just go crazy with each other. We were broke, and so but we still wanted to go out. So we would pretend we'd be brother and sister, and guys would buy me drinks, and I'm like, oh, this is my brother, and they would buy both of us drinks. That I'm like, okay, well, we're just, you know, we kind of playing on their top, but not really, cause like, I'm light skinned with curly hair, he's light skinned with curly hair. We could look like we could be sister and brother, maybe different daddies or different mamas, but they bought us drinks, and that was it. That was the extent of it. He's literally kinda putting her out there, almost um insinuating that he wants her to be intimate with Krill, and then she's saying like, "Oh, he wasn't talking. He was not. He was quiet and all that." Well, maybe because you sent him some photoshopped ass pictures. You know? Yeah, he Bible Lady, he definitely Bible Lady. He's her pimp. Leo Lady 251, child, my sisters in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Please be safe. The weather has been terrible today and tonight. Yes. Um, all my southern brethren, please be safe. And anybody experiencing any bad weather, just be safe, period. Who did I miss? Yeah, Chick-fil-A gal. He still gives me butterflies. Girl, do you know he's been trying to get in touch with me, and I finally broke down maybe a week after my birthday, and I finally called him, and he was still on his same BS because he was my boyfriend and everybody else's boyfriend. He was still on his BS, and was I haven't heard from him since because I'm like, well, no, we can't do anything like that because he was like, he just had a baby too. Like, you still the same, but I still did get butterflies talking to him. I ain't gonna lie. I just saw somebody who's comment. Miss Buckeye 99, that call was a whole mess. It was. It really was. Miss Mad About Music, he was getting excited about it too. Nasty ass pimp. He really is. I mean, and you could, so that kind of gives you insight on maybe the type of things he was pushing all of his girl Fridays to do. All these young ladies he had around him, and he was essentially grooming. He was grooming her on this call, and or he groomed her before, but using someone else's account to do it, and then like she can't. She's the wrong type of person. She can't even keep the game straight. She said, when he wanted her attention, she said his name, and obviously phone calls from prison pulled it out, but they were calling on somebody else's account. She's so stupid and can't. She's not street smart. And who was it? Lady T Bug yesterday played the Metro PCS girl call, and she tried to push that she's so street smart and she's this and she's that. She can't keep the game straight. She can't keep anything straight. I mean, does she really just like to? I don't know what she's whacked out of her brain. That's it, and that's all. I don't know. Tanya be here. She's too slow to recognize it. Yeah. Good night, sunflower babe. TT. Well, welcome. I didn't even see you in there. I'm sorry, but welcome. Chick-fil-A gal, the cowardly lion was pimping the scarecrow. Poor babe, poor scarecrow. Scarecrow needed a brain, right? And the cowardly lion needed a heart. So that's about right. Yes. Yes. Um what you say, Chick-fil-A gal? I'll just get a bully call and call in this that. But Chick-fil-A gal, without being too vulgar, he was the most well endowed man that I have been with. And we were very much active at a point in time. Like, I was flying to Florida and just to get that. I mean, and I'm not for that. I'm not. I need pocket rockets now. I don't need no. I don't need 13 inches. I Pocket rocket is good for me. I'm not trying to go. No, keep all that. Much as I want to, my body says no. To Lady T Bug, you had bad weather coming your way. I hope. Please be safe. I really do. Please be safe. Um, what you say, Bluebird? Nope. Okay. Miss Mad About Music. Oh, is that why he said, "Don't say my name"? I didn't catch it. Yeah, he's calling on someone else's account, and they think they're so smart with these calls. I mean, he knows better now because I'm assuming his attorney checked him and said, "Stop using other people's pins because they're catching on to that." Because they're probably the DA is probably pulling the calls by her phone number. And if she's not smart enough to have changed, let me not say nothing. Okay, I ain't giving her no information. She can't. What you say? She can't detach from her head from her emotions. No, she can't. Are you a free agent? D Dub. Good evening. Sonya is slow and immature. She really is. Like 55. What the time she's about 55? Yeah. Um. Would you say Chick-fil-A girl? I need a recap. You talking about my intimacies, girl? I can. I have to call you like on Instagram or something because I can be vulgar and give you all the details. Like nothing really, not too many things kind of turn me off. Certain things do turn me off. Is when it comes to adult relations. Um, yeah, but I much as I want to, I just feel he's the type of guy that would. He's so charming. He's a first of all, he's a Gemini, which that number one, that's like, oh, got to deal with this duplicitous ass motherfucker. And he's a cheater. And like we've known each other for 20 some odd years, but like, and the fact that he's not can knock me off my square so quick, he he could have me like paying his bills and whatnot. I mean, it's that good. I don't know if it's still that good now, but it was that good. Um, I said what I said. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. Bible lady, what's your friend doing? I'm convinced this is the most consistent attention from a man that Sonya has ever received, and she's down for whatever to keep his attention. Yeah, she's very much hooked on the attention because I think men pump and dump her. She's like a penny stock, pump and dump. They get what they want out of her, realize she's worthless and dump her. And she seems like the stalkerish type, which we kind of know she is. Yeah, she's she's a pump and dumper, and she's starting to look her age. And I think what she had going for her for so long was she looked a little bit younger than what her true age is. And now it's her, it's fine to look your age. It's fine to look if you're 72. It's fine to look 72. You've earned that age. You've earned that season on you. You know, but she doesn't want it. She's always like he own, and and people be so surprised how old I am, and Nesto just hyping her up. I said what I said. Don't get rehooked, girl. I know I would, cause he too confident, and he's too confident right now. I would. It's too complicated. Yes, I was addicted to the vitamin D. Lady T-Bug, yep, he's always trying to outsmart himself because he's dumb as rocks. Yes, he is. I'm not gonna give her any clues, my belle. Bingo, she's not used to being needed, Twilight 310. Yes. Midlife priceless. You gotta go. Okay. I mean, we just if you going, we just getting started. So if you're just coming back in, we you didn't miss much. I'm just talking, and we're gonna go and get into this video. But you didn't miss much. Just me running my mouth, talking about my old time's sake. Janetta, welcome, Janetta. If I missed you, hopefully the mods can say hello to you. Blame it on my head, not my heart. We kind of really had like an explosive call. I felt like it was an explosive call because with Sonya having to present these documents, let me go to the date. I got a snippet of the document of the subpoena. Um, you're hereby commanded that, laying all other business aside, you did they mistype this? You be and appear at the Fulton County, blah, blah, blah. January 17th, 2025 at 9 a.m. So she has literally two, like a little bit over 2 weeks to even provide the conversations in regards to Nesto, all written and electronic communications of documents in any kind in hard copy or digital form received from or on behalf of. That on behalf of is the one that just kind of is laughable to me because how many people has she tried to reach out to or reached out to on behalf? And I saw Pam Esquire in the chat, and she was saying that all of her communications with Krill, those text messages, obviously not the phone calls, but the text messages that she was sending him and all of that, maybe even FaceTime records. I don't know. Maybe Janetta can answer that. Chick-fil-A gal, you a Gemini too? You girl, y'all know you hell. My alarm's going off. Hold on. My Alexa has to remind me to get off the internet at 8 o'clock. I'm not trying to help her. It's too complicated. I just, I'm just, you need who? I need to write a book or books? Me? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your comment. Lady T-Bug, a tornado just crossed into Alabama out of Mississippi. Not sure how far it will go. It did damage in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas. Isn't it crazy how all these tornadoes are starting to hit across the United States? Like they're when I heard that tornadoes were hitting Louisiana, that wasn't really something I experienced, when I lived there as a kid, or even in Mississippi. I didn't When I was in college in Mississippi, I went to USM, and we didn't really experience that. Just like when I heard, I talked to some of my clients who live like in Minnesota, like the tornadoes hitting there. That was, that we usually those are in like the flatlands, kind of like the Ozark area. But it's just interesting. The weather is crazy. Yeah, Janetta, please be careful. Miss Buckeye 99 aren't the well endowed, always the cheaters, girl. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, I don't need that anymore. I don't, I took it as a personal challenge at that time. But like I said, pocket rockets, I'm comfortable. I am comfortable. I mean, don't need that. Watch out, Vic. Ain't nothing wrong with a Gemini. No, you guys are sweet, sweet people, but y'all will flip like it's nobody's business. And then you're wondering like, what did I do? You know what you did. Y'all are that duplicitous nature is is a lot. But I won't date another. I would never date another Gemini or Scorpio. Maybe not a Sagittarius either. Lord, B. Williams, you don't want no P nigga? No, girl. No. So when you get older, you kind of realize, listen, you just want somebody maybe that y'all can train each other on what y'all like, as long as it's not too dangerous or freaky or nasty. Y'all are good. Which Miss Bucker, that's too much for one person in their eyes, girl. Mm-mm. Bible lady, you're a Gemini too? That could explain a lot, Bible lady. Miss Mad about music. It is in God's hands because I don't think I can keep my eyes open for too much longer. I guess I could sleep in the closet. I heard the bathtub was the best when it's like a tornado. The bathtub is the best place to sleep. Is like that's just what I hear. I don't take that as fact. Lady T Bug, they're too old to be so vain. If you're talking about Sonya and Ernest, yes. And that's the second. That was the first call, but later on, when he was talking about that man's furniture, B. William, we all know that's a man. I'm not reading that. Y'all can read it. Tiny B here. She looks older than Shirley, but she always calling Shirley old. Shirley's old in age. You're right. And she may, Shirley is probably she likes her comforts, and she's not in a rush to hop bop around unless it's necessary. She likes her comforts. She's worked hard for her comforts, and the she's persnickety. She likes the things that she likes. Whereas Sonya is, as Lady T Bug calls her, a gypsy. She just bops around and does whatever and is constantly looking for validation. And maybe Shirley looks for validation too, but I think she has a decent amount of self esteem. She just needs to understand that, you can't find your self esteem in a man. Good evening, Mocha Wine. Karen S. Welcome. Nesto is the one that hit that spot. I think that's what it was. Some there's this play. Well, it's a stage performance show called The Vagina Monologues. I don't know if anyone heard of it. It used to be very popular on HBO, like maybe 15, maybe 17, almost 20 years ago. But it's by a playwright named Eve Ensler. And she would tell stories about women's relationship with their vagina. And I went to go see it. It was on HBO, and then she came in town. And I went to go see it with some friends, and she talked about I think it was like an 80 something year old woman who was arthritic, and she couldn't do much, but the woman came to see her play one day, and she got felt so motivated to, you know, self-satisfy herself. She took a mirror, and she, even with her arthritis, she gave herself her first, oh, so you got to take care, you got to learn how to take care of yourself. You can't let no man get you that kind of wrapped up. That's why I'm not going back to my, or even trying to tap that with my ex. But it was a very sweet story, because this lady's, she had never had an O before, and with, hearing these different stories about these women and like their relationship, because we kind of, we're taught, so a lot of us are taught that our vaginas are something like something awful, that it's just made for men. And when you learn that you can have a personal relationship with yourself, it's kind of amazing. Would you say Bible is like the phrase pump and dump? She is a pump and dump. D-Dub. She never looked as young as she thought she did, though. She started believing the filters. Yeah, you got to watch that too, because the filters will have you thinking you all that. You got to look at the mirror. You got to look in the mirror, and you got to look at the mirror in bright light. Make sure that girl. Welcome. That call was nasty work. It was awful. Janetta, there is nothing like two old fools. Sonya is more immature than I was in my 20s. Yes, she's. I don't think I've ever been like her. I was a wild child, but I don't think I've ever been just so, just like pissed, pow pows blazing, ready to ride or die for a man. Thirsty rabbit, welcome. Chick-fil-A guy want a Gemini, love you down. We love you down, and you are definitely addicted. Yes. D-Dub, she thought those filters were really her looks. She did. Janetta, remember the four-way call? Yeah, that one was awful. That they were trying to guide two adults who were in their similar age bracket, into how to talk to each other. Neither one of them were interested. They were just humoring their loved ones. The sister was just like, okay. And Dre, like, I told you I didn't want to meet anyone. Bible lady, yes. Oh, y'all Geminis think y'all all that. No lies told. Okay. All right, let me just get the video started. I will leave that as a place marker. Um, that was 8 o'clock. Okay, so we are here at 8:08. Let me go ahead and start the video. Y'all get ready. This was this was something. This was something. Can everybody hear that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No question. Just give me answers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You said no question. You want to just give me
Yeah,
answers?
just
Yeah.
give me answers. What was it good?
Uh huh.
Okay. Go ahead and just clear right here. Go.
Oh, it was a good. We went to lunch. Um, it was cool. We went. Hmm?
Okay.
Hmm?
So I guess I'm trying to figure out now is what day and is the process gonna be good? They gonna be delayed?
Oh wow. So yeah, he did mention that. So yeah. So um, it just looked like it's about to all go away.
What?
Yeah, because they didn't really have enough information from what they tried to charge you with in the first place, and after all this time and all the little things he was trying to do with the whole investigation, and they couldn't come up with anything. They got no information, no news.
You know what I was thinking when she was saying this? I'm like, I bet this bitch didn't even take a pen and paper with her. She was so busy trying to make Krail enamored with her. young and jubilant looking self, and she didn't take a note. There's nothing in writing, nothing.
No new news. So what the prosecutor was trying to tell him yesterday, because he just kept texting him. He said, I didn't take the guy's call. He just kept texting me. And he's like, I guess emotion or whatever. And then him being on the case, because he said he's worked with him before in the courtroom and he don't like, he don't want to go against him is what he was trying to say. The prosecutor don't want to go against him. So he was just like, nothing's new. Because, they filed that discovery, which means they got to come forward with everything they got on the case.
Right.
And that's why I told him, because he said, well, once I do this, they're going to want to, force the case. I say, we want to force the case because they don't have any information. That's why I was still in complaint form. Force the case. Because, one, you don't want to hand over your head for 4 years. Get it over and done with. If they got something, go ahead. But they don't have anything. That's why they couldn't take it to the grand jury to get an indictment on it. So he said,
How much y'all think Krill charged her or charged Shirley? Put it in chat. Put in the chat. How much you think this lunch cost her? Because Sonya didn't pay for herself. We just know she didn't pay for herself. Just eating on Shirley's dime, like she could afford it, because Nesto took care of her.
But like all that shit with her is gonna end up everything from Roswell is gonna end up getting dismissed.
Lies.
Okay, well, how long that gonna take?
Shit, they don't take long for a dismissal.
Okay.
Because the thing of it is they don't want to. They can't really afford to have somebody.
Yes, they can.
See, that's the tricky part, because you got bonds on most of that stuff, and then you got no bonds on some of your indicted situations. So,
so
when you shouldn't really.
Okay, so what the deal is? He gonna give me?
So the best way to do is to try to push. The cheapest way to go for you is for them to try to dismiss it at the same time too, and then
Cocoa Sweets lunch cost pussy. It does.
So he gonna have to make that. He gonna make them. I won't say. Push for the bond and the other shit, because it was no. You sat there and tried to make it look like he was some type of financial threat. Because of this, that, and the other. When all of that, you don't even have evidence on. So
that girl, I think Sonya was supposed to be like, I don't know what Krill was thinking. He's foolish for even stepping into this thing, but I think the lunch with Shirley was maybe to see where she was at, to see if she was going to keep paying, and maybe to like talk to her about this bitch over here. I can't figure out her relationship with your husband, and she's telling me what to do, and I'm just kind of like, I'm at my wit's end because I can't do anything. I can't make the right moves for your husband, but because he's my client and you're paying for it, I'm doing what he's requesting, but it's coming through this evil woman. So I think he's just like, well, I think maybe the lunch with Shirley was kind of like, what do you want me to do? Or, how much are you invested in this case?
that's gonna really make his lack of, trying to give you a bond fucked up. Like he didn't have it then, but your attorney said nothing.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is, so am I going this week or no? Yes.
He said this week. He kept saying this week. He didn't change up on that. He said this week.
So is he saying that the other guy saying?
But it's better for you to. He's gonna try to do everything this week, but it's better for you to get those dismissals and then just bond.
I got that part. What I'm saying is, he willing to?
I got that part. So I got that part.
Work with him. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is he willing to work with who?
The other person. The person that you talked to yesterday. Is the person you talked to yesterday is willing to work with him? That's what I'm asking.
Is the prosecutor gonna work with him?
Yes.
You can say that. Well, yeah, the prosecutor. He gotta do it. The thing of it is, once you force You force him to say, okay, the time frame is on this, do it. He can't do it. If he can't go forward, he got to dismiss. Now, the thing of it is, he's going to try to dismiss with or without prejudice, meaning dismiss and try to come back at a later date, or dismiss and you can't come back at all.
Okay.
So you want a dismissal.
He's asking her, is the prosecutor willing to? I think what I feel like, me interpreting, I think what I feel like he's asking, are they willing to drop some of these charges, give me a bond, and maybe I can plea out to something? Is he gonna work with them in that sense? Dumbass is she wants to speak her legalese, like whatever she's known or whatever she picked up off of it, through Law and Order, and maybe a boyfriend told, one of her past lovers or boyfriends told her a thing or two about it. It's bizarre. But he got that part.
You want a dismissal that he can't come back at all. But you want it dead.
Okay.
You want to kill it.
But I'm asking you, is that this week? Or you talking about get out?
Yeah, he's trying to get all of that this week. He's trying to get you out this week. Now, he can get you dismissed first. It's cheaper because you don't want to get bonded out on something and then dismissed next
Yeah.
So the smart thing is push for bond in all the indicted cases, and then because two of the cases, some of them you don't have a bond on in the indicted cases, and then push for the dismissal on all the other shit. So now all you're doing is going to court for that stuff and in Henry County.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, but if the person is trying to work with them, that's what part I'm trying to get an understanding.
It ain't about working with them. It's we don't want nothing but a dismissal. Now, if you got
I got that part.
Yeah.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You saying work with them.
Sonya May. He said he got that part. He got that part. Listen, you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Is he willing to work with the other person? I got that part.
That means that he gonna do whatever he gonna do. What I'm saying is the man still trying to go out, pursue or no? That's what I'm asking.
He can't go after anything if he ain't got nothing, no ammunition. It's like trying to come to a party with an empty gun.
But that's what I'm trying to ask.
He can't try if he don't listen. He gonna call him on everything, unlike your last attorney. So if he's saying he did this, okay, where's your proof? Well, we still know. Where's your proof? Let's go. He ain't got it. All right, dismiss it.
Okay, but
6 months.
I know, but
What
I'm saying, is that the conversation they had or no?
He didn't. I'm trying to tell you, he didn't talk to him.
That.
Hold on, what phone you on?
Well,
he didn't talk to him. He texted him. He tried to call him, but he didn't miss the call. And then he said, "Well, because he knows from that motion. I didn't read the motion. If I told him to bring it, he didn't bring it. And then he was supposed to email it to me. He said, Shirley read it. And I said, you read it. And
interesting. This was a part that I wanted to kind of point out. So Shirley read it, and I don't remember. Maybe I missed it earlier. I'm not sure which motion this is, or if it's a motion to dismiss or something. But Shirley read it, and then if I'm not mistaken, did Nesto read it? But Shirley read it. Shirley read the motion, but he didn't bring it for Sonya because he was trying to thinking that he was going to get a little booty action with Sonya. I don't know but that part stood out to me. Shirley read it, but he didn't bring it for you, so you're not that special. So you don't got that part, Sonya.
You were happy with it. He said, he said, I appreciate that. I like it when my clients, like my work. And I was like, yeah, he thought it was very good. And so that motion, I didn't read it, so I can't feed off of, I didn't read the motion.
Okay.
So I don't know what he said in that motion to get that prosecutor kind of nervous, because it just seemed like he kind of nervous on his end. We already knew they didn't have enough. That's why they went with that whole.
Wooten's not nervous. Wooten's not nervous. I'm just Telling you, Sonya, he wasn't nervous then. He's not nervous now. You're just speaking a big game. You're getting this man hopes all up, and you got him thinking he got that part.
Oh, let's do a press conference and put it out there and get all the victims because
Okay,
they
I
ain't
I
have
got
shit.
I got that part, but you saying I'm trying to get. I got that part. What I'm trying to figure out is this part here. What was the conversation with him and the other guy? That's all I'm
They
trying to
didn't have a conversation. He just said the guy said that he don't have no new information. The police ain't give him nothing other than what he got initially, which is not strong enough for an indictment. So he said he got no new news, nothing other than what happened back in July. That's all he got. It's whatever they gave him initially. He said they ain't come up with nothing else.
Okay, so what does what does that mean?
That means if you ain't got nothing but the
Janetta, Sonya's worth more than Waffle House. I mean, she's ratchet Waffle House material. Well, no, she's actually not worth Waffle House, but I would think that Krill would, I don't know, take it to a salad bar or something. You know, something a little, a little like on the budget level, but still with a little like little class on it. I would think if he's trying to impress her,
weeks that you already had, what you couldn't, it wasn't strong enough for an indictment. You
or take her to the Olive Garden. She loves Alfredo.
got to dismiss. You only in a complaint form means somebody said something, and now we got to investigate, and we have to bring all this information forward in order to get the indictment on the accusation. So all you got is accusation, but what? No proof. Put it like that. They arrested you on accusations, and they were looking for the proof.
Chick-fil-A girl, I love going to Golden Corral and bringing some good Ziploc bags, and taking as much as I can home. I'm just saying, you might as well.
If they don't have the proof of the accusation, they can't indict you. They have no proof of the accusation. So whoever was saying whatever they were saying, they don't have any proof that's strong enough to convict. Therefore, you do not have an indictment.
Okay, so I was supposed to go down.
And they couldn't finesse enough information to try to even push for an indictment because sometimes they always add some shit, prosecutors add lies and shit to the story just to secure an indictment. And they don't even have that. So they have to back it. They have to back it because they don't want to go to court and then lose.
Okay, so
what are you asking for indirectly? Just directly ask.
Okay, so I guess what I'm trying to figure out now. So tomorrow, what is the conversation for tomorrow that he said he's supposed to have? It ain't no conversation.
The conversation that he's going to have with the guy is dismissed. That's it. Dismissed. Throw it out.
I'm gonna okay, now listening back to this, he's asking her. I'm telling you, I'm thinking he's asking her. I don't know why the fuck he can't ask his damn attorney himself these questions. Look, is there a way that you can just she's coming up with these fantasies about prosecutor. They just make up shit, and the victims, the bitches lying, and he's trying to figure out, okay, can I get bond on this? Can you give me this? Can you do this? Can he figure out this? Where I can get released and then I'll deal with the plea bargain later, or maybe get some time served later. And she's like, she probably spent that whole damn lunch, whatever, however long it was, just telling him this is what he wants. This is what Nesto dismiss it all. It's civil. So he's trying to get, I mean, he wants to talk in code. She doesn't always understand his code. So I don't understand why he just doesn't like flat out ask her, is prosecution gonna be able to work out? Are they offering any deals for me? And they shouldn't because it's civil. And I'm sure Krell, like she's saying, Krell was silent during the most of this conversation. I wonder why. I wonder why, because she probably just sat there. It's like, back in the 90s, I was so hot. Back in the 90s, I sat behind Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince, and I sat behind Salt and Pepper. And back in the 90s, I was behind, I said hi to Tone Loc at the Source Awards.
That's the
Okay.
conversation. Because you want to dismiss them because we ain't trying to fight a lie and then try to go to trial. You don't want to, no. We don't want to plead. You don't want trial. You want to dismiss them. That's the goal. Dismiss them. Now, whatever they got on the other stuff,
What did I just say?
Oh, okay.
that's a
Okay.
whole, I don't know. 'Cause I don't even know what the basis of that crap is. Or if they,
I get that. I get that.
the prosecutor was basically talking about Roswell.
Right. I got you. I got you.
So that was his whole kind of, well, nothing, I don't, because, he was like, I got to read the motion. I didn't read it. I did not read it. I would love to read it. I'm going to tell him again because he called me like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. What
They
you,
have to.
you
No.
want to see it? Why are you laughing?
Y'all,
Why the fuck are you laughing?
let's put this puzzle together real quick. Let me back it up a couple seconds.
He called me like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. What
They
you,
have to.
you
No.
want to see it? Why are you laughing? Why the fuck are you laughing?
Because you silly.
What you mean? Come on, what you laughing about? Break it down.
Anyway.
No, you can roll right now. Now I'm just listening. You can roll right now. So come on. What you laughing about?
I ain't understand.
You start busting out laughing and shit.
Because you funny.
Why I'm fucking funny?
Because you funny to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Nothing. I jumped around. Go ahead. But no, he called me. And I didn't know.
Why do y'all think she laughed at that? I mean, because this whole thing had, first of all, Nesto's pimping her out. Like it's obvious now. I've said it before. I've said it on other lives. I've said it in the comment section places. He like she's like a sickum dog that he sicks on these attorneys and all these other people, like his his aka brother. I mean, really, it's just one of his screw buddies that they probably ran trains on girls with each other. His son, his best friend, probably his wife, in some sort of covert manner. He doesn't really care about her in the sense that what man who really loves you is going to like just put you out there in a situation where you're alone with a strange man, and you're making yourself vulnerable to any sort of sexual activity. What what kind of man does that unless it's some sort of pimp? And so she's laughing right now. And she's just like, you funny. Maybe, I mean, I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. Why did she laugh? Is she wanting him to get jealous that he just called her? Is that why she was? And I'll catch up in the comment section for those who are coming in. Welcome. This is probably the most people we've had in the live thus far. Welcome, all family and new friends. If you like what you hear, please hit the like button and think about subscribing. Um, Hello, everyone. I am very unorthodox. You will hear me cuss a lot. So, if your ears are virgin, please leave politely. No need to disrespect. Just exit out because I say the P word, the S word, other things. Okay. So if it's not your cup of tea, I understand. I wasn't raised with home training. So I'm just sorry. But is she laughing because she expected a different response from him? Um I'm kind of probably going backwards. I'm gonna catch up in the comment section. B. Williams, she laughed because hang on. I just she laughed because she doesn't have any responses, questions. It she don't have anything. It's just conspiracy theories because I get she didn't handle any business while he was there. She was supposed to handle that business and talk to him and get some answers for him and write it down on pen and paper and have notes. She laughed because she knows how she put herself out there as a hoe, and he was not calling for business and wanted a reaction from Nesto. There you go. All right. Well, PDC, who knows why that hen was laughing? Well, I don't know, girl. But I think it's because she expected him to she wanted like a knee jerk reaction, like a jealousy reaction. Because we hear later on the call, she talks about like being with him.
Um, and that's it. I mean, you good. That's all I can say is you good. The goal is dismissal, and that's what you want. You don't want to go to trial. You don't want nothing added. You don't want a possibility of jail time. You want to dismiss it. You don't want to plead to some shit and add to,
I
all
get it.
other
I
crap.
get it. I get it. Okay, cool.
You
Then
want
that's
to.
cool then. So
That's all. I mean, it's good. It's good. He was smiling when he said it. He's like, it look good. It's a good situation. You're good.
okay. Did he call them in front of you like that?
No, he didn't call them in
I miss
front of
Boogie
me like
Down.
you asked.
Did you
He was
remember?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just was kind of quiet. I told you, people act weird when they're around me.
I told you why. Cause eyeball looking, eyeball.
Yeah, and that's what I
That
kept
ain't his
saying.
shit.
Bitch, people act weird around you because you are a freaking weirdo who makes bird calls out of nowhere. It is not because you so damn sexy and fine that you are just so stunning that you take the breath out of people and they act funny around you. They act funny around you because you act weird and they don't know if they should do a 5150 on you, like call the popos or call them people to come. Please bring an extra straight jacket because she's small and wiry. So don't be sitting here trying to gas yourself up. People act funny around me. Now, I'm a weirdo, so I can be kind of standoffish. But I've always been very, very shy in person when I don't know people. Sonya, all she and I have a resting bitch face. I do. And Sonya, I can see why, but she's making bird calls, like looking around, looking angry, looking mean at people, and thinking that she's just. We see her in the video visits. She's like looking cool, like a cuckoo bird, like looking around, staring at people, doing the stank face, rolling eyes, and like laughing at people. And I'm like, is this bitch a tweaker? Like, do I need to hold clutch my purse and walk all the way the fuck away from her? Like seriously, people act weird around me, and Nesto just automatically assume, uh, yeah, cause you got it's you. No, they act weird around you, or maybe silent around you because they think you're a damn smoker.
Hold on, I said, you talk way much on the phone. I said, but now that I see you in person, you're not talking. He was like, and then he wasn't talking. And as soon as I left, he called me 15 minutes later and was right back talking. And I
You
was
know
like, what?
why? Because I'm gonna tell you why. I couldn't look you in your face. Couldn't look you in the face.
I just can't see. That's the whole thing. I just can't understand why you're single. I just don't understand that. And I said,
You know why? Listen, man. I told you you was gonna fuck them folks up. Didn't I say that?
mm-hmm.
You don't listen to your boy now. You gonna listen to your boy.
I do listen to you. You're right. What? But my thing is, I
Thank you,
told myself
Karen
I don't
S.
consciously think about it. I was like, it's. I feel like I'm so occupied with other things, that dating and all that stuff. It's just nothing that I put out forward. So
that nigga was looking. Did you have them goddamn? Did you have them goddamn them knobs out? Did you have them goddamn them knobs out?
I had what you saw me in. I had that on because I
Oh
went
my
straight
god!
over my. After I
I have to go and find the January 1st, 2023 visit because if I'm not mistaken, she went to go visit him. Um, He's asking for those who need Nesto translation. The Nesto thesaurus. Knobs is another word for breasts. So that's what he's asking. Were you showing your décolletage, your cleavage? Were you showing the stuff that I asked you to show? Was it see through? Okay. Blueberries. Yes, blueberries is another word for breasts. A woman with big, large breasts. Yeah. So that is what he's asking. Knobs. I thought girl.
Left you, I went over to see. Oh, sorry, but I went to go see Emay's house he bought because I never went to go see it. I didn't get to see it. I'm gonna go get it tomorrow. And then he picked me up from over there because I was out in Marietta still. So I just got back from over that way.
Oh,
Twyla, as far as the escort question, it has been said on other channels that she, they heard through the grapevine from people close to her, like who been around her, that she did have do escort work. I can't confirm that, so I'm just going by what they said. It alleged it's alleged that she did do it. With these type of actions, I wouldn't be surprised if she did not do escort work.
okay,
Yeah, I was in Marietta this whole time.
Was you walking? Was you walking when you met them folks?
Was I walking when?
Was you walking or you sitting down?
When?
When you met the Pinocchio.
Oh, I walked towards him. He saw me walking. So he saw me. He saw me walk over to him. Because
Oh, okay.
he picked me up in the, because he don't drive. So he picked me up in the Uber. He was already in the car. So he kept saying I don't know why he FaceTimed me. So I was like, you know what I look like, you know? But
No, you gotta be careful. It's scary.
Huh?
It's a cold world out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No,
apparently I look different.
he FaceTimed her because he saw a woman standing on the street, and then he's on the, I can't, if I think FaceTime, I don't FaceTime that often. I think FaceTime you can use filters, if I'm not mistaken, some sort of filter. So he saw a woman, and he's like, wait a minute, she looks like she's 80. This is not the woman on the phone. I mean, girl.
He's looking at me like he just funny for the first time. Go back to my main case, whatever your name is.
Okay. Oh, just can you give me the invite? What I want to say, give me your attention, please, because this is a very important call. I know when I'm gonna get this kind of call again. Okay, pay attention to what I'm saying to you. Thank you. So, okay, so give me details. I just want to laugh because it's funny to me. No, because you have to understand that you my player partner for real. I love you so fucking much. You're just like me. You just a fucking woman. You think the same. I just like you.
Girl version of you. Is that what you're saying?
What?
I'm the girl version of you.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Funny to me. You know what I'm saying? You think I just be on some bullshit, but I be dead serious. Yeah, that shit is funny to me. I love. Man, motherfucker's head is spinning right now. Where the fuck this motherfucker come from right here?
All right. So,
and why is this person so involved with this person and so cool with this person like that?
That's right. That's the main thing. He's just trying to figure out the dynamics of my relationship with you first.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I'm like, what? I'm trying to cook. What are you doing? TikToking?
Hello? Are you talking to a baby or something?
No, she beside me. I know how to go.
Okay.
I was just talking. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So back to what I okay, let me start over. So I I I used to watch a lot of like pimp documentaries. Like American Pimp, Pimps Up, Pulls Down, Puka's at the Point. Like there's a couple lesser known ones, and they're just that whole lifestyle kind of fascinated me. Just why a woman would give up her autonomy for that, for them, for a man, and they're not really providing her anything. Sometimes they don't even provide them protection. They're just collecting money. When he calls her the player partner, that's what pimps call another pimp. So it's just fascinating that he doesn't even see her as like a woman. He just sees her as an object to be used. This is actually disgusting. This is disgusting. And I Frail, they running I mean, Krill looks bad during this like during these conversations. If Krill I mean, I know you could if you think that you're gonna get with somebody and you can meet somebody anywhere. But these two people running your name down into the ground is so I mean, it's kind of disgusting the actions that they've taken to the on the journey to try to set Nesto free. It's gross. And he she has no shame in like she has no shame in just belittling herself and lowering herself to going out to lunch with this man and possibly doing God knows what. I'm not going to put any major suggestions down there. But sound it doesn't sound like it's the first time that she's put herself out there to be used like that. And I just it's is gross. If you're gonna like manipulate somebody sexually with your sex appeal or whatever, do it for yourself. Get something out of it. That's still y'all can't hear me? That's still shackle shuffle walk of shame. You can't hear me? Hold on. Like, okay, I can. All right, maybe you're behind in the chat and the video. Okay, all right.
Okay. Well, you got another one on this side over here now. Come on now. You
I gotta talk to Nesto. Right.
Give
I got
give me some attention, bitch. Can you pay attention to me? Can you give me your undergrossed, underderived attention? Did he pronounce it right? I don't know. I have to rewind, but I'm not going to rewind for that.
to talk to
Hey,
Nesto.
no names. Call no names.
When he called me. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No
Oh
Go ahead,
names.
wait,
Barney.
wait. Oh, we missed
Go
it.
ahead,
We
Barney.
missed it. Hang on,
Go ahead,
hang
Barney.
on.
You know what
What
I'm
is that? Because, I'm like, what? I'm trying to cook. What are you doing? TikToking?
saying? Hello? Are you
Yeah,
talking
I'm
to
here.
a baby or something?
No, she beside me. I'm ready to go. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Well, you got another one on this side over here now. Come on now. You
I
come
gotta
on now.
talk to Nesto. Right. I gotta talk to
Hey,
Nesto.
no names. Call no names.
When he called me.
So she they're using someone else's account to call her. I'm talking to Nesto, no names. So she's gonna
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No
Go ahead,
names.
Barney.
Barney is the name supposed. I guess that's the name that they called under.
Go ahead, Barney. Go ahead, Barney.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, so man, I wish y'all been a fly to see that shit right there. Boy, look at here. You got that motherfucking mouth in, didn't you?
You know what?
No,
What?
because that nigga don't know how to stop talking. He likes to talk.
He wasn't talking today. He go on the phone, but that's what I asked him. I said, you go on the phone like it ain't nobody's business, but I got you in person and you barely talking. He was just
Man,
quiet.
I know it, man, because that shit was a whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a motherfucking whoa, whoa, whoa. And then your age, too, that shit ripped whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
Shh.
That was a whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a motherfucking whoa, whoa, whoa. What is a whoa, whoa, whoa? That was a whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, he saw your money. Yo, he saw your ass. Yeah. I don't know what a whoa, whoa, whoa is. So a whoa, whoa, whoa is like this my best piece right here. This is my best player partner right here. She do whatever I tell her to do. She do everything I tell her to do. If I said go out and go get me $500 and have it back here in 30 minutes, she goes and does it. If I say I say go call my brother, call my son, call my nephew, call my dead grandmother. She gonna do it. She gonna have a seance and wake the dead and get my dead grandmother up here. That's a whoa right there.
You know, these niggas is paymasters out here. You do know that,
Okay.
right?
I don't know nothing.
I'm just saying. So y'all didn't never get out the car?
We went to a restaurant. We had to get out of the car. What are you
Okay, I
talking
just
about?
want to make sure. Did you see that Humpty Dumpty?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, did you see that motherfucking body that motherfucker got, man? Good,
Yeah,
God
I
almighty.
saw. Yeah, I saw. He's been trying to lose weight. That's what he on the Peloton trying to get the weight off.
Man, you can't do that with a big stomach with a little chest now. That shit don't add up too good.
What is she doing? Like, first, let's just back up again. Why are you talking about this man's weight? The man, if he's trying to lose weight, that's on him. But you talking about Humpty Dumpty and this and that, like that's not right. This is supposed to be your defense, your savior at this present time, and you think so little of him that he's Humpty Dumpty. It's just the the lack of respect that they have for other people besides each other. Everybody else can suck it. These two, they love each other. They deserve each other, and this is the fate that they deserve. She, unfortunately, God forgive me, I hate putting curses on people like these verbal, and it's not even a curse. It's just a verbal. Your words are powerful. I know mine are. The 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 way that she disrespects people, that she's getting like the literal public shaming. You ever watch Game of Thrones? She's getting the Cersei treatment. She's being cast out in public. Now she's being drug out in court. Except she's not as smart as Cersei was in Game of Thrones. Nesto is getting cooked. At this present time during this call, January 1st, 2023, they were just marinating him. They're just marinating him. Sometimes you got to brine and then marinate and wait a few days. Sometimes they got the dry aged. He was getting dry aged. Sometimes they got the dry aged for months. That's what they did with Nesto. Now they're about to actually go smoke him. And this is what's gonna happen. He's going to get smoked, and then they're gonna just rip him up. Shred them. Good shredded pork. Good old piece of nice shredded pork or a nice good brisket. He probably won't even taste good, but they're going to eat it anyway. Why? Because he deserves it. And Miss Ma'am, she's going to continue to get the public shaming that she deserves. And yes, they're always talking on people's bodies. She's as thin as a rail, looking as haggard as the crypt keeper, and she wants to talk about somebody's looks. And she needs to just have like 4 protein shakes a day and sit by that pooper and just be ready to go. But she needs that. Janetta, the weather is now calm in my area. Check the weather and heard that the tornadoes are in South Alabama. They may be headed to Florida. Be careful, Lady T-Bug, if you're still here. Yeah. All right, y'all.
I say, well, damn. That's why I laugh at myself.
I don't be paying attention to, my mind.
Come on. Well, your mind, you pay attention. You're well aware of your surroundings. Don't play with me.
I mean, I see what it is, but I ain't paying no serious attention to what it is.
Okay then. Okay. So that motherfucker gonna be blowing your motherfucking phone up all night.
Already.
For real?
Yep. Yeah. Already. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, first thing you need to understand is, hey, man, work with your folk, man. Get your folks all the way gone.
Definitely. That's basically why. Because one, if you gotta look good, so in order for him to look good, he gotta win.
Oh, absolutely.
You
That's,
gotta look good. You can't be trying to look a certain way and you out here losing. So yeah, that's given without because when I said that I was like, what is I want to reach emotion. And then he was like, cause I said because Nesto talk, he said it was so well written and it just said everything it needs to say. He was like, for real? I was like, I was like, he was like, oh, I like that. I appreciate that. I like it when my clients da 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 da. And I was like, oh,
okay. Okay.
so
Damn.
you know, a person gotta win. You can't be no man. You just fumbled that shit. Like what the fuck? Like, cause he already looking like this is what he said. What do you think of me? You know, because you just it's the thing of it is that it happens to me, and I don't know because I guess I look better in person maybe what it is,
No, I
but
tell you what it is. I told you what it is. I told you what it is. You got that big ass gap. That's another thing. Okay, that's a blessing and a curse. Then you got that nasty
that's
motherfucker.
first.
No, I'm just saying. You got that nasty ass walk. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is intimidated like a motherfucker. And
Oh
then you
yeah, I
look.
forgot about shit.
Yeah, you got a lot
Yeah.
going on. You got a lot going on, man. You have a lot going on. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. We got a lot. I'm proud of it. Shit, I'm used to it, but I'm just saying, you have a
Uh,
lot going on. That's a
um,
lot. It's a lot. But that ain't your fault. Keep rolling. Just you have a lot going on, and it's funny to me because it's funny to me just see my foot like, well, go on, try to get it if you can. You know, he's gonna just
uh,
go. On. Yeah. That's how shit. That's just funny to me. That's funny to me. That's all.
uh,
That's all. That's
uh,
it.
They said the same thing about Fox. It was one of my favorite podcasts. The guy who hosted it went to prison, unfortunately, coincidentally. But he said the same thing about Foxy Brown. And she got a mean walk. That doesn't make her like sexy. She just because she walks tough, it's because she's got to carry that big ass head. I'm not Foxy Brown, Sonya. But what a lot going on does she have? I mean, I think he saw her. I don't know. I mean, he sees her through this, like through the jail lens, which is not that great. So it does filter out a lot of the sunken in skin. I'm not trying to like really, really go hard on her because it's obvious that she's ill. She's not well, but she talks bad about other people. So she's fair game. I'm just saying. I mean, at this point, I'm just not gonna go super duper hard on her. She I mean, maybe she has good posture and she walks in a straight line. I don't know. But you got a mean walk. Maybe she's got the whole stroll down to the a big gap. Now, now the big gap thing, I was trying to figure that out because I've heard that before. Does that mean that she's bow legged? Is that what that means? For those who are a little more invested in country talk, does big gap mean she bow legged and so she walks like she has? I don't even want to because it's YouTube. It's not my platform. I'm not gonna say what I believe it to be. What I think that why men find that attractive. Yeah, Lex Rich, I'm thinking so too. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but I'm thinking so too.
well,
What's up?
I guess I don't lead with that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what it is.
That's you though. That's you though, cause you
Yeah, and I
shit.
think I mean, he's just looking like he's confused. That's what it is. Just like how you know. I was like, so what? I should be booed up, married, or something. I mean, yeah, because you just. I mean, I'm like, I guess I said.
Yeah, yeah,
I,
y'all.
I,
Did
I
he
mean,
malfunction right there? did he malfunction? What was the what was that right there? That did he go full Donald Duck? He went full Donald Duck.
You know, like, so what? I should be booed up, married, something. I mean, yeah, because you just, I mean, I'm like, I guess I mean, I'm focused on other things.
Well,
Like,
did you peep that other game? Let me hear that part. You know, woman can tell the other game now. Did you?
he's confused. That's what it is. Just like, hi. You know, I'm very, I guess I don't lead with that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what it is.
But that's you though. That's you though, because
Yeah, and I think that's I mean, he's just looking like he's confused. That's what it is. Just like, hi. You know, I was like, so what?
Oh,
I
he
should be
looks like
booed up,
he's
married,
confused.
something. I mean, yeah, because you just, I mean. I'm like, I guess I mean, I'm focused on other things.
Well,
Like,
did you peep that other game? Let me hear that part. You know, woman can tell the other game now. Did you peep that?
what other game?
You know the other game. If them motherfuckers are, you know, double standards. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that.
Listen, he didn't talk much at all. He talked on the phone like it ain't nobody. He got in front of me and just just barely like, and I was just like, okay, this feels awkward because you ain't really like, what's the problem? And
No, that ain't what it is. The problem is you got to have that. You know, they got to have that shit. Come on now. You know, it's a lot. Come with that piece. Let me give you an example. Trying to figure out what we got going on and trying to tap in our friendship, and then what I got going on the personal shit. You know, I'm trying to figure out. But this is some real shit. And it ain't, you don't see too much, what I want to say, loyalty going on. Somebody going to break down the system. Every time.
This is what I said when I said he called me every day, like breakfast. And, and I got sick. I said, I just met him and he just always called me every day. I said, we just ended up being best friends behind that. Well, he know my no. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Oh, you told him that today?
He asked me that.
Oh.
Because I know he wanted to, kept looking, and I was like, say what you want to say, because you looking like you want to say something. And then he said, well, I just say what you want to say. What's the question? Because I get that, but it's like, he's putting everything, like when you first met him and you told him, okay, this is what you deal with her. And then with her, you put all this on her.
Right. That's right.
Why she got all this pressure? Who is she to you?
Right. That's right. That's right.
So what's going on? What's the dynamics of that situation? That's what he's basically trying to figure out. What is the dynamics of that situation?
Right. That's right. That's truly right. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, it's what it is. It is what it is.
So right now, he just got to get in front of the judge and together. That's basically what my truly.
That's all it is. They're going to have their conversation, and they're going to go to the judge with the conversation. Look, this is what I need you to do, so you don't look like you got egg on your face, So that's basically why he want to talk, because he want to kind of not look stupid, because he about to look stupid. So it's basically, what can we do? No, this is what it is. I don't know how you going to spend it, but you're going to have to just dismiss that shit.
Right.
That's what it is. That's dismiss it.
Okay.
You should have did your homework before you came with all of that shit you did, and then just have him sitting in jail.
Y'all, he really said that Krill was awestruck, but because he had to have Sonya. I know Krill is embarrassed as heck right now because as a professional, someone questioning, someone that coming through and running your past, you've not been. I think Krill. If I'm not mistaken, Lady. I don't know if Lady T-Bug is still here or not. But if I'm not mistaken, Krill is no longer, or he might still be on Nesto's case. I'm not sure, but to have them come through and like know that you kind of had some inappropriate dealings with these people, but the fact that Nesto is on here, like I know Shirley's embarrassed, number one, but it is what it is. I'm divorced from that ninja now, so you ain't got to worry. You can She can have them all she wants. I'm done. I'm 70, fine, and paid. So I'm doing my thing, whether I get another man or not. I'm gonna be all right. And but Sonya, on the other hand, she is not. She's not well. Doing all this for some other lady's husband, making yourself look like a damn fool, and still proud of it. And that girl, I want to see she's got to present these communications between her and Krill. She's like, he just texted me. He just texted me 15 minutes ago. And proud of it. Proud. Proud.
You ain't making the situation no better if somebody's sitting there for 6 months on some maybe shit.
Right. Well,
You coming like you got all the ammo, but you don't.
no, you don't. But here's another thing. This is another thing I would like to say though. Um, I'm just trying to figure out is they trying to move forward or not? That's what I want to hear. I mean, you
It
didn't.
don't look like he can because he ain't got it. And that's why I told him to force it. Because I knew he didn't have it. So I said, force it. Force it now. Because if they ain't had it, they would have indicted. He said, that's true. I said, so force his hand. Force his hand. You got it? Come on with it. Let's go to court. You ain't got it? Well, then dismiss that shit. Because there's nothing for you to be had. All that shit was some lies. So what you need to do is just dismiss it.
Okay.
Whoever came to the cops talking that shit lied.
Okay. So
You can't convict solely on somebody's record from 10, 20, 15, years ago. When people in their 20s don't move like people when they get in their 50s and
no,
shit.
they don't. No,
50
they don't.
years old, he ain't moving like he did in his damn 20s. Ain't nobody trying to live like that.
So hopefully,
Don't have to live like that.
well, ain't nothing open tomorrow now. So
No, but they still can do their negotiations and conversations and then get with the judge because that's part of it. Judge is just a phone call away.
okay, but did he? I'm just trying to figure out. Did the guy say, "Yeah, I'm with that conversation"? He ain't say that part.
He ain't get
Janetta, Sonia's a law professional. She knows more than you, a practicing attorney. She knows.
that because he didn't say nothing. He just heard what he had to say, which was he ain't got no information. So he strategizing to say, okay, so this is what I'm putting on the table. You ain't got shit. And you got him sitting and spending all this money on your maybes, or I think, or we just don't have it, but this, and the other, that's the problem. So what we want to do this week is get a bond on every fucking thing and dismiss what you ain't got. What you ain't ready to go forward with today, we need to dismiss it. Because you don't have 6 months, ain't shit happened. They ain't came up with nothing. They not going to come up with nothing because ain't nothing to come up with. Dismiss that shit. Dismiss everything with that chick. And then need to bond on everything that he got an indictment on.
Was this around the time where she said she was on the phone with him until 4 a.m.? That's a good point. Who said that? Bible lady? Who said it first? Jet Black Straight. Let me find your original comment. I can't find it. But yeah, she did say she was on the phone with them until 4 a.m. And then later on, Nesto gets. I do have a video that's related to this. I put it earlier in the chat. If you watch this during playback, that it's later on where the attorney gets kind of irritated with them and he wants to know their relationship. Um, yeah, he was on the phone with her until after Miss Mad About Music. Okay, something about that like that on the phone after 4 a.m. Yeah. Um, he got you pushed her out there, and then you're getting upset that the attorney is distracted. If he in fact even was distracted. If we have time, I may have to jump off because my grandfather just called me and he went. I'm just waiting to hear back. He's not feeling well. So if we have time, and if you guys feel like it, I may drop the link, or we may just move on to the other video. If not, then we'll come back tomorrow. because I do have a live scheduled tomorrow. Um, and you can either do the other video or we're going to be doing, I'm going to be Shirley's anger translator for the ultimatum video. Anybody remember watch Key and Peele? Remember the Obama anger translator? If you don't, Google it or search it on YouTube, Obama anger translator. I'm going to be the strawberry anger translator for the ultimatum video. So for again, someone was in here earlier, and I appreciate her. I think it was Karen, as she may not have liked my language, and I appreciate her just leaving quietly and wishing me luck. I really do appreciate her. Thank you for coming through. Um, that's gonna be like a nasty call. So that's gonna be some foul language.
And I don't have you out by fucking Wednesday. Just that conversation alone.
And
it ain't hard. It ain't hard because the judge gonna agree. All the judge gonna do is sign off on it. The judge ain't because judges don't really study a case. They just go by the argument that they hear in front of them.
That's not true.
And they'll listen to his argument. They'll listen to his argument, and they'll side with whoever sounds like they're making more sense. That's why when your attorney didn't say shit, that's why the judge just went on ahead with what the prosecutor was saying because he ain't argued nothing. You know.
Right.
I mean, what did he have to argue?
Thousands of cases. You think they actually? Only time they really pay attention is when they're in trial. If they're not in trial, they read that shit that they.
I got a question for you because I want to make sure I run out. It's a very important phone call here now. Love you very much, and I'm just happy today. I'm just happy for what.
Am I gonna be happy? Am I gonna be happy?
You're happy right now.
No.
Oh,
I'm not talking about.
Before I came in,
here go the new hole trying to knock the bottom bitch out the way. Am I gonna, Daddy? I need to talk about something because I brought home $200 and she brought home $150, and you said our goal every night was $200, and now all of a sudden you taking her $150. Daddy, am I gonna be I'm not happy about this. Am I gonna be is doing all this gonna make you be with me, Daddy? Because I made you my candy daddy. I chose up on you. I came looking for you and all she did was pay after you took care of her for 10 years. Am I gonna be happy with you? Do I get what I want? Do I get my candy daddy all to myself? What is all this for? Cause I got this fat butt calling me, and then you talking about am I gonna be happy? I need to know. I need assurances. Am I gonna be happy? Right, Mocha Wine. CP charges were loading, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Dee Dee, she was competing for it. It's going too fast. I'm gonna have to slow down the track. She was trying to compete for the bottom bitch position. Daddy, you said the goal was $500 in 6 hours. I brought you 1,000. She's sitting here on her purd, and she can't even go out. I need to be the one sleeping in the bed with you, Daddy. Am I gonna be happy with this arrangement? You gonna go home to her because you living in luxury and all that. You bougie. I told you stop being bougie. Come live in an RV with me. Come live the nomad lifestyle with me. I know you was driving Rolls Royces and G Wagons and whatnot. Come, Daddy, come be with me in my little smart car. Nothing's wrong with a smart car, but we're talking about Sonya. Daddy, please give me some grace because I have been patient. I've been the one out here fighting and cussing out your lawyers to make sure you get out, Daddy. And now, like what? Am I gonna get something out of this?
Don't lie. Don't
just
lie.
asking the question
But,
so I
but,
know.
hold on. It can get
I
better.
just need to know. And listen, I just want clarity on some shit. And that's fine. Whatever it is, I can live with
Let
whatever
me
it
tell
is.
you something. I'm going to give you clarity.
Better
I
off.
don't think you be listening to my list when it come out.
No, because you
I
say shit. You say it where it can go either way. Right? You slip
I
at the
ain't got
mouth.
to go no goddamn way. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with motherfucker that fucks with me. That's how I keep winning.
He said,
Keep it 1,000. Come on, say it.
I ain't going nowhere. Shit. Where I'm going?
now I ain't going nowhere could mean one or two things. It means I'm not leaving my wife. Or it could mean you gonna stay right the fuck here, and I'm gonna be with my wife too, because I'm get the money from her. Or actually three. I'm gonna leave my wife, and yeah, I'm coming to stay with you. It's not three. We can tell you that much. If Shirley would have stuck around, it's not gonna be three. It's probably gonna be two. I'm gonna keep both of y'all, and you better shut up and take whatever I get you, because you gonna be the one that I'm gonna use to help me get whatever money I need from these men.
Can't go nowhere. They done ran everybody away. They were doing that before I came in here. So what's the
Don't
difference?
don't.
What
Look, this is what he talked about Shirley.
you talking about? Next. Come on. No, I'm
Yeah,
just dead
but you're not a
my
free
job.
agent. You're not a free agent. That's what I'm saying.
I got a what?
You never been a
You're
free
not a
agent.
free agent. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none what you talking about when it
I
come
don't
down.
give a fuck about nothing you talk about, man. Bitch, learn your spot. I told you go talk to that lawyer and get some information. You could barely do that with that gap in your legs. I need you to I need you to shut up. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff.
No, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about. You just
don't want to say.
No, I ain't gonna say shit on this goddamn phone. This communicating.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you just said you had a good line. You just said that. Now you're saying you don't.
I got a good what?
Because it always does. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm done talking about it.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, this is a good line. This is a good line, but it's not a good line.
Apparently it ain't, because you just said that. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just asking. Are you a free agent?
And what I said, I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now, because you know what? That shit don't mean nothing. You see somebody.
I'm sorry, I keep stopping y'all. She's asking him straight, she's not asking him straight up. She's asking him like halfway up. Are you single? Well, no, he's not single. You see his wife still coughing up money to pay for an attorney. So why would you even consider that single? Would you like spend tens of thousands of dollars on a man that you weren't with? I think not. I mean, seriously. So you're asking if he's a free agent, like, oh, are you going to go ahead and dump your wife now that she spent up all her money, even though she's homeless and doesn't have a car and doesn't, her friends are all around her. She L. Like, he's telling me, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about right now.
And action means everything. Actions is everything. Actions is everything. So guess what? Don't talk to me like I just got down met you now. Don't talk to me like I'm talking because I'm locked up. Don't do that.
No, I'm asking you a question. All I'm doing is asking you a question.
Okay, I don't think you do. You know how to read? Because I don't think you do. I tell you every time.
I just told you. Listen, I do, but you know how to finesse the conversation.
I don't give a fuck about finesse.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's a conversation. Don't ride all the way goddamn 8 hours to go see somebody get no goddamn woolah. That makes no fucking sense to me. They don't finesse the conversation. Don't mean you call them up for every day, every night, 3 times a motherfucking day. Check on them, make sure they're good. Stop talking to me any kind of way. Please don't do it to me. Love you so very much.
I love you so very much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, then. I'm on what I'm on. I'm happy. Don't kill it. Don't kill the vibe. Now you make me feel
you're good. I'm just saying. I just want some clarity on what I need.
Okay, well, you already know what it is. Come on, I already told you. This shit, it's not in vain by my damn self. Come on. If I'm suffering, everybody's suffering.
What?
Okay, baby, I love you very much.
Yeah. Keep your mind. Yeah, you talking to me.
I love you, Mr. Jones.
Okay, thank you.
Barney Jones.
I love you, Mr. Jones.
Okay, and I love you too, goddamn Spodioti.
I can't wait till we get back to our farm in Arkansas.
Man, okay, popsicle stick. I love that shit now.
Possum stick,
Popsicle stick out there shine. Yeah, that blue color J, boy.
popsicle
That
stick.
color was popping
I
there.
can't wait to see it.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Praise God. So, y'all, let me put up my banner. Hang on. Which one am I going to use? Okay, y'all. That was a lot. I will drop the link for anybody who wants to come up. I'll give it about 5 minutes, and then I will so Hunter sees someone, and then I'll have to go check on my grandfather. I mean, he's fine right now. He's worried with people who can help him, but I just need to go handle some business. So anyway, what do y'all think? That's crazy that I wonder if that's the same game she was trying to run on Bamal Chopra as well as the the first attorney, Jackie Patterson. And I saw the comments were going so fast. I saw Janetta earlier in the live, and she said that he would have been better off sticking with um those two, either one of those two, because those are more learned attorneys. They can argue better. Weren't gonna they weren't so easy to be compromised. So that's just a mess. Like, y'all playing with people's money, you playing with the attorney. Why what good is it for you to sit there and play around with your attorney? And to Justin's mom, you had asked a question. I said what I said. Are you there? Hold on a second. You there?
Sorry, I didn't know you had me up. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Justin's mom, yeah, they dropped two calls on us today, boo. Justin's mom. What's your thoughts, boo?
This bitch.
I know. I'm
Oh,
like, I thought the
yes,
first one was bad.
thank you, Global Tail Link. Thank you for that, Global Tail Link.
Yeah.
And at the end, he just cussed her ass out like she was nothing.
Yeah.
Let her know that she wasn't shit to him. And at the end of the day, what I got from that is what I got from that was if my damn wife take me back, then he said I'm not leaving nothing.
Right.
Ain't nothing and nobody that's done been there for me. So your wife been there for you. So what that means to me is if my wife take me back, hell, then both of
To
y'all
hell
gonna
with
be,
you. Yeah.
yeah, exactly out of the bushes. You know what it is. And she know
Yeah.
what it is. She's always trying to get a damn validation out of him. She's always trying to, like you said, scoot Shirley over, you
Yeah.
know,
Like
and take her spot. And you like somebody
trying
said in the chat earlier, you can't look better than Shirley on her worst day in some damn sweats.
girl. She just like
You
he's
Ghana looking. Let me stop.
you see her. This is a more recent picture of her up here. Like, well, I should have snipped the one from Big Jeff's podcast, but this is when she started going downhill.
Her
Like,
Jurassic Park looking ass. She better go sit down somewhere.
man, Velociraptor looking ass. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
She
he used her. He just used her to
yeah,
play with Trail. And I'm not I wonder if Crail knew what, I hope Crail recorded the conversation, first of all. Hope he was smart enough to do that. And I wonder if he is the reason why she's getting this subpoena. Because I hope he peeped that game that she's trying to play him. And if he look like she say he does, he already know she probably not interested in him anyway. He probably already knew um what she was trying to pull, and he just said, let me see what this bitch trying to do. Is basically what he probably did. And I hope that he covered his CYA. I just hope that.
I don't think he did.
You don't think he
I don't,
did?
no, I think he may have. I don't know. It doesn't sound like he did because it sounds like it might have been like a one-off thing. I don't. We may or may not hear them ever meeting up again because shortly after this, she starts calling him, gay and all these things in his feelings, probably because she swerved him. Um, because at this point, I think he's trying to negotiate the price and trying to hustle him to make him work harder for her for whatever amount that Shirley's paying, Shirley was paying at that time. But I don't think he was wise enough to record the conversation. I that's just my opinion. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that yeah, Chick-fil-A girl, I think Krill, yeah, he did fail at this point. Shame on him. It's a lesson learned. I think he's engaged now, or he might even be married now to a very attractive, I think accomplished young woman. And but he definitely learned his lesson fooling with people like this. You can, your clients are your clients, and leave it at that. You may have to go above and beyond for your client, but dealing with this type of he should have peeped gang from the get go when they were simply trying to finesse.
That
Like this
part.
finesse was some on somebody else's dime.
But
And
this
I
call was
mean,
in January, though, wasn't it, Vicky?
Crail had just
Okay.
joined in. Her,
So shortly after that, Shirley started exiting out. Shirley
yeah,
started exiting the door. So are you sure that he fell for it, or are you sure he just didn't take her ass out to find out some information so that he could give it back to Shirley? Because shortly after that, after this meetup, then Shirley started acting different. You got remember January around his birthday, she told him you got to get you
a public
a
defender.
public fender. You got to get a
Well,
public fender at this point because I'm not paying for nothing.
after three attorneys, it's like even the most dedicated wife is like, why are we going through attorneys like this? Why are we just spinning through, every month or so you're telling me to s- don't pay him, pay him. Don't pay him, pay him. Why, you
Well,
keep throwing these attorneys out on me. No, like at this point you're indigent at this point. I'm homeless. I don't have a car. My life is at a standstill. So yeah, I would have kind of been, you're not here anymore to handle everything.
mhm.
And then like, and even very more shortly after this, because this was like, within like a two, this wasn't even a month that since he hired Krill. I think
Well,
he
remember I did the call last night. Remember the call that I did last night? It was in December of 2022
hmm when he hired
because,
Krill.
I'm doing the divorce series.
Right.
No, December 2022 is when Shirley started getting tired
Yeah.
because Craig was
Yeah.
already on board, wasn't he? And that's
I believe.
when he was already on board, and then remember he tried to jump off the train. Shortly, remember he tried to jump off the train shortly after Shirley said you got to pay for a public fender, and
Yeah.
then after what, and then about what March, Craig went to court and tried to get off the case, and the judge told him, "No, you're stuck on this case. You represent this case, and you're going to stay on this case." And that's when Hannah was still his lawyer. Remember, it was Craig and Hannah handling his case until Sean came on board.
Yeah, well, excuse me, dealing with the two of them is, I can imagine Krill just kind of being, kind of being, he's off put. He doesn't want to be around. He doesn't want to be involved in it. He could tell that they're playing him. I just
Hmm.
don't, yeah. And so, yeah, surely January, around like the mid January mark, that's okay. That's when he got the CP charges. Mocha Wine kind of I forgot, it was either Chick-fil-A girl or Mocha Wine. I can't remember who put it in the chat. But they the CP charges came through. She was already embarrassed. And
Hmm.
then she's like, "Yeah, no, I can't do anymore. Like it just keeps, it's never ending with these charges.
Right. Well,
I
it was
have
a
to."
domino effect, remember?
Yeah,
Remember
it
they took her
was.
G-Wagon because last night, remember the call, he talked to her and, it had it had just happened. And she said she's just trying to get over the shock of them
Right.
taking everything from her. And
Yeah.
that, in my opinion, that's when she started getting tired. And she started like, no kind of paying attention to everything. Then I feel like Creel talked to her shortly after that. And then the end, about the like you say, the middle of the end of January. Hey boo, you got to get your public defender.
Right.
And then in February, when in February she said she didn't have no more money.
Yeah, she was talking about. I don't. Let me see what Janetta said. He would have ended up with a public defender anyway. The little money that Shirley paid is not enough for Rico. Shirley would have to come up with 100K or more. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yeah, she probably would have. But I'm sorry, I was posting your link to her channel because your channel's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
hard to find.
It is. Yeah, it
Repeat
is.
that.
I'm sorry.
No, mine is too. But repeat that last comment, please. Can you?
Well, what I was saying was, remember the G wagon got
Mhm.
taken. Then
Mhm.
she was upset. Then January hit, and then he got the public defender. And then
Right.
after he got the public defender, she said, "I don't have any more money." And then
Right.
Creel went to court. Like he asked to get off the case. So why did he ask to get off the case? It's because this hen tried to play him. So he
Yeah.
really, I don't know if he, like you guys say, if he just got played from her, or if he was just trying to get away from this case because he knew he made a mistake. But it all
I
kind of happened like a domino effect.
it was, and I but that's Nesto's fault though. All of that is Nesto's fault. Every last piece of these actions and these things happening to him, that's Nesto's fault. He is the one who he did this.
Hmm.
He gave her ultimate power and control over everything. Don't talk I told you don't talk to his wife and you talk to
Hmm.
me. You only talk to her about money. She's the old bitch that gives you money. And I handle all of his stuff. But
Well,
one
Jeff
thing I
Black. Well, hold on one sec, because Jeff Black had a question, and they wanted to
where's it
know
at?
did Shirley talk to them after these calls? Jet
Yes.
Black. Shirley stopped
Oh
talking
no,
to
no, no, no,
him.
no.
She remember she gave him that ultimatum, and she said, "If you're not out by July the 11th, I'm done." And then that's when he tried to get Dre to call her. Remember? It was July the 11th. I remember
Oh,
she
she
gave him a
said,
deadline in July.
yeah, she said if you're not I think I forgot what her exact words. I have to
Yeah, she
pull
said,
up
if you're not
find it real
out by
quick.
July, she said you, because he tried to give her ultimatum at first. Remember, he tried to play like he was going to divorce her or whatever. He told Dre that. And then Shirley told him, if you're not out by July the 11th, then, it's over with. And then after that, I think she talked to him one more time because he had Dre to call her. Because remember, he kept calling her and calling her, and she wasn't answering his calls. And remember, he texted her. And she answered, she was answering like one answers, and he was like, "Well, I thought
I thought
Debbie
it
was
was Debbie.
answering. I thought it was Debbie." And she was like, "No, it was me."
Why? So why would Debbie be texting you? Why would
Yeah,
it be
because I
Debbie?
don't have nothing else to say to your punk.
Punk ass. Cause it was a
Right.
dry text. It was dry text. Like, you don't text like that. That's not you. That's not you. Come on with it. Come on with it,
Mm-hmm.
love. Tell
Mm-hmm.
me about it. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me where your head's at.
Mm-hmm.
And
Love.
Shirley's just like, nothing. I don't have anything to say.
Sure
Nothing.
to say I said what I had to say.
Yeah. It's in God's hands, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And at that
But
time, because remember, Debbie came to live with her, what, in February? Didn't Debbie come to the house and start living with her in February?
and like
So I think
January, February, yeah.
January, February. So I think it's a combination of Creel and Debbie both, kind of waking her
Well,
up. And then,
yeah.
just, I think that G Wagon, just the fact, because can you imagine police surrounding you after you come out of the beauty shop
Yeah.
and come
Uh,
confiscate your
I
truck
can't
and then,
imagine that happened to me, but I can just
right.
visualize it.
And
Here's this.
yeah, just think of the not even shame, just just the shock of it all. And I'm pretty sure that would scare me. And I talk a lot of crap.
Oh no, girl, I'm scared of the popos. Like, I
Me
mean,
too.
like seriously, yeah, I don't play
But
with
that
them. I mean,
yeah,
go
but
ahead.
but I talk a lot of crap. But if all those cops surrounded me, like, what the fuck did I do? Did I
Yeah.
rob a bank or something? Because I'm sure they swarmed her like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, and then the fact that they're like, "Well, we're coming back for your ring." Well, just take the shit now, please.
Right. Don't come back
Don't
over
come
here no
back.
more.
Don't
Yeah.
come back over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Could y'all have came to like the? Could you have called me and like met me somewhere, and I would have
Right.
just handed over the
Well,
keys.
no, because Miss Cotton Candy, we had told you to come down here. You had told us. We told you you didn't know who you was married to. You had said, my man, my man, my man, my man. It was nothing wrong with your man, according to you. You wouldn't even listen to your own baby about it, but I digress. But that should have been the biggest red flag is when your daughter said, "I'm putting a restraining order on this ninja," and your baby was on board at
I
first.
thought the courts automatically gave. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I thought the courts automatically put a restraining order on him, like a court order not to
Oh,
have any
okay.
contact. I thought that's what it
Because they
was. But
consider her a victim.
yes,
Yeah,
not
I don't know about. I don't know how that goes.
because
Janetta, is Janetta still in the chat? She could
maybe
answer that for us.
because I could have. I mean, I a lot of times I've seen where there's like especially with domestics, you may have a
Mhm.
restraining order out on your person your significant other, and then you want to drop it and get back together, but there's a court order. The judge said y'all can't be together,
Right.
so that and then you can't break that. That's a court order. They're both court orders, but like in your maybe your bond release, things, stipulations that you can't. Yeah, I don't want you around this person to hold, to start any more mess between each other. Um,
Yeah, Janetta's
what she,
still in the chat.
what she say?
Well, she's answering Lex. Hey,
Oh, okay.
Janetta, do the court normally just put a restraining order on you if you considered a witness? Because we're trying to figure out if Sheridan put the restraining order on him or did the courts put the restraining order on him.
The
The
victim
vic-
restraining orders came through the bond hearing.
during
Yeah,
the bond hearing.
that's what I kind
Yeah,
of thought. So
yeah.
I just gonna have to listen to the second call tomorrow because I mean this one was more explosive to me. Just them
Mhm.
playing with the money. Krill being so foolish to meet up with her for no reason, and he's him just gassing her head up that she just because he want that, he want that, he want that, he want
Mhm.
that, and he does. Them speaking code language to each other, and they're talking past each other in a way that it's not making sense to each other. He's asking her like these roundabout questions. So is the man gonna work with the other man on this thing? Just ask
Yeah,
her
he's
like
trying to
y'all
get a
don't.
plea deal. He trying to get a
Yeah,
damn plea deal.
and I can just imagine her being so her bold and saying, "We not taking any pleas. We're not doing this." And Nesto's like, "Well, yeah, I'll take a good plea deal. I'll do time served. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll
That's why
do a
she
time."
couldn't answer the question because she overtalked him when even if Trail off, even if Trail tried to do anything as far as a plea deal or, tried to help him out in whatever situation that he was in, she overtalked him. Nah, we're not gonna do that, like you said. Nah, 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 with that damn Edie Bunker voice. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna take no pleas. We're
No,
gonna go. We're gonna take it to trial.
Arch, we're not doing any plea deals, Arch.
That's exactly
Yeah,
how it is now.
no, it's and that's this is who you have as your mouthpiece who's not really telling you or who's not really doing what you actually want them to do. Like the thing is that the goal is get me out of here with like as light of a penalty as possible. Like tell him that I need it. But I just don't understand why this fool can't um speak to his attorney himself. I mean what you say the man is, that's another thing. She you hired this man. You had to have him. You listened to your bunkie or whoever your fellow inmate, and you thought it was a great idea to hire this man. And I mean, not
Mhm.
even 2 weeks after you hired him, all of a sudden he's the worst thing in town. He's horrible. He don't speak up. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. So then you send out your secret weapon, aka Sonya, um, to go out and meet with him, and it doesn't work out like you think it's working out because he overtalked and said, "We're not going to accept anything. Nope. We just want all charges dismissed." So text him and tell him that. That's it. No, no, no plea deals, no nothing. We don't even want time served. I just want all charges dismissed. Like,
Janetta said the ADA asked for no contact. They
right.
want him to
Okay.
mess up. they don't want him to mess up their case by
by
intimidating witnesses
witnesses. Yeah, that
that
makes
they've
sense.
already that they was already intimidating because he done already told Dion to contact his sister Miles that he's not supposed to have contact with.
Can you
But
do
Vicky,
me?
this is what I don't understand.
Mm,
Why are you playing in these people face? What make him feel like that the law is so stupid that the shenanigans that him and Lil Scooter is trying to pull, that this mess is actually gonna work? Y'all bringing street law into the damn courtroom.
Cause he got away with it for a period of time, so he got comfortable thinking that he knew the law. It's just like how we talked about earlier on Lady T-Bug's channel. You kind of you don't like, and you've said it so many times before too. You don't keep up with the crimes. Like you don't keep up with the modern time crimes, and you
Right.
don't keep up with them. I mean, there's a video going around, and these girls were shoplifting in California. And
Mm-hmm.
California just passed like a law to make, like shoplifting over a certain amount or repeat shoplifting offenders, like it's a felony charge.
Right.
And these young ladies, they went from store to store to store, bopping around, just boosting. And then they take them down. They follow. I guess they must have had a drone or something following them, and they take them down. And in the back seat, and one of them's looking at the other one. She's like, "Felony? It's a shoplifting is a felony." She's like, "Laws, bitch." That's why I asked y'all what county we in. That's what Nesto's like. You got to figure out like what the laws are. If you're gonna break, figure out what the penalties is. Like that there's always that old school man in the hood who will tell you, give you the heads up. Don't do that. That's 3 to 5. Like you got to keep up with. If you're gonna be out here committing these crimes, you have to keep up with stuff and handle your business. He just got sloppy, and then he's thinking that he can maneuver things from jail when he's not that sophisticated. Erica was the one that was sophisticated.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonya is absolutely an idiot.
This
Bless her heart.
dingbat. This dingbat, she can't, she play like she's such a paralegal and lawyer and, blah, blah, this and that. You can't even read documents. How the hell is you a paralegal?
He can't even identify numbers. There was something that he was trying to that real quick, Miss Mad About Music. Didn't the bunkie get convicted? Yes, he did. He made Shirley pay all this money out to just play with it. It was like monopoly money.
Like that money he had, that fake money he
That
had in
fake
court with
money.
him.
Yeah. I want
Mm.
to girl, I wonder about that fake money. Like what
Yeah, how much? I wonder how much of this fake money you passed around town. Because a lot of times when you're doing transactions, especially if you doing transactions with younger people, they may not be paying attention like that. And even
oh,
some older people don't even care about their job. A lot of people don't care about their job and they've already quietly quit anyway. So they just
mhm.
there to get their paycheck, right? So
Right.
they're not paying attention to the money that you pass out. I bet you Walmart probably need to check their cash registers. Because remember, that's where he used to hang out at.
Yeah. In the
In
Walmart
the parking
shopping
lot.
center. Yep.
Yeah, in
Mhm.
the Walmart parking lot. And I guarantee you, he probably was going in and out that store giving that fake money out. Go buy something little so that I can get some change. Go give you $100 bill so that I can go get some change.
Girl, when I
Playing that
miss
game.
I miss working retail kind of sort of just because of the customer interaction. I liked kind of seeing my regular customers. I worked at a Ross, but we had the same kind of scammers that will come in and try to pass off the fakes and stuff. And
Hmm.
you have to tell them I can't take this. And then they try to go buck on you. It's like I don't management like come deal with this. But I can see Nesto going in and buying like a pack of socks and then getting change for the rest. And because that's how they do it. I mean, he had all these old school scams. I mean, they could be effective because you can get some money, but it's nickel and diamond.
Hmm.
You sitting here driving
But if you
around
do it
in
enough, but if you do
yeah,
it enough, you got because they was day traders. Remember?
girl, day
Even Poke
trading.
Chop. Even Poke Chop. Well, if you can believe, you can achieve. I remember when you told me that.
Bills pay themselves.
Yeah, bills pay themselves. Now y'all giving out fake money. Y'all using fake cars, changing the VIN numbers, and it appears that you can just go in Georgia. You can just go, to the Kroger's and get you a tag. Cause remember that's what he told Shirley she had to do: go to the kiosk and get a tag to put on that car. So it's very easy. I see why a lot of people cars can get stolen there, because if y'all got that type of system, where you can just go get your, tags at a kiosk, yeah, anybody can manipulate that. Because
Well,
baby, let
here
me tell
you
you, in Texas, you got to go downtown to go get your tags.
you do? Okay. Well, here you can
Right.
like I can walk into like the AAA like insurance center and they have a kiosk. And, like I'm in Nevada, so they do have kiosks
Yeah.
here where you can you can get, let me put it this way, you can get your renewal tags. Like the first time you register your car, like if you buy a brand new car or if you're doing a transfer of title or something like that, you have to
Mm-hmm.
go in person. You have to go in person.
Yeah.
But
Not
to just
here.
get a oh,
Not here, baby.
well,
You going down whenever your tags go out. You're gonna go get an inspection, and then you're gonna take that inspection paper to show that you have insurance. When you get your inspection, you got to have your insurance, and then you going to downtown to the municipality to pick those tags up. We don't have no kiosks.
yeah.
Not the town that I live in. And now I don't know. I don't. You can go into the store when I was in the Dallas area. You can go in
Mhm.
the store and get your tags, but it's still not a kiosk. It's behind the counter,
Mm.
behind customer
Okay.
service. No, they gonna hand you those tags here in Texas.
Um, what do you think about what do you think about him calling her his player partner and she's just like him?
Letting her know she ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not shit. You're not. I'm not shit, and you not either. And in other
What
words,
what,
I have no respect for you because you're just like me, and my
what did
wife
Eddie
is
Kane
still up there.
what did Eddie
Mhm.
Kane Sr. tell Eddie Kane Jr. in the Five Heartbeats? Yeah, you ain't shit because I ain't shit.
That
That's
part.
it. That's
That's
it. I mean,
exactly, yeah. That, and he probably got that from Eddie Kane,
it
because he don't do anything but watch movies.
watch movies and compare his life to the movies. Girl,
Yeah,
just sitting there writing a script, and it's gonna be a part two of Five Heartbeats or something.
yeah. But
Or
he's
he
such
gonna.
a scam artist. I don't understand why he's so stupid though. Why he
I
feel like this bull crap that he trying to pull on the police. Now I can understand and manipulate a lawyer. Why is he so stupid thinking that this shit is gonna work? I just don't understand that part of it.
but I don't understand why he's trying to manipulate the lawyer. That's the part I'm still like I'm confused about. I'm befuddled about. This is the man who is fighting, who is your defense attorney, trying to trying to work to get you out on bond, and you are lying to him in a way that is so unhelpful that you're gonna, you could end up with surprises when you get in court. Like, what? You didn't tell me this. You didn't tell me, and you're just lying, and then you send this woman, this stranger down here to handle your business, as opposed to maybe I know Dion. We crack on Dion, but if he had empowered Dion maybe a little bit more to try to like, I need you to I need you to be my eyes and ears for my with my attorney to make sure he's on it, because it sounds like Dion was in contact with his attorney. If he had given Dion a little more trust instead of Sonya, maybe some things may have been handled. It's possible that the same result could have happened, but just
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
like lying and trying to finesse the attorney, yeah, he want to, basically insinuating, yeah, he want that, and
Because Dion wouldn't have put up with this BS that he trying to dish out. Keep in mind, Dion keep trying to tell him stop talking on the phone. Let me be the go between the lawyer. Why is you putting her in charge of your life? Dion done already read him. And so he wanted her in charge so that he could try to pull this street shit on the lawyers and on the DA, because he know half of the stunts that he was trying to pull, Dion would have pulled him to the carpet on that. That's
hey,
why come he didn't want Dion in charge.
real quick, Miss Buckeye. I'm sorry. I'm in the I thank you for the $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am on the StreamYard chat and the chat was going so fast. So I apologize. I didn't acknowledge you almost an hour ago. If you're still
Mhm.
here, I really do appreciate you, Miss Buckeye 99. You the bomb.
The mods took care of it too, though.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
we
I
did.
thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all as mods. Yeah, it's just it's baffling to me just playing on Shirley's top. I need you to do me one quick favor. My grandfather, he's having chest pains and he had to go to the hospital. I just need to check on him. Can you hold down the chat and you think you can hold
Okay.
down for a few minutes?
Okay. Sure. Sure. Sure.
All right,
Sure.
thank you.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Or just respond and you know.
Yeah. So Chick-fil-A said he said Dion was weak when it came to talking to the attorney. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Dion wasn't weak when talking to the attorney. Now Dion may not understood a lot like he don't understand, but Dion wasn't weak and Dion was keeping up with his case and Dion was really trying to save his toast. And he just didn't want to listen to Dion, like I said, because Dion was gonna call his ass out to the carpet. And out of the bush, he said he was trying to pimp old girl out and did. It wasn't trying out of the bushes. He did pimp her butt out. And that's exactly what she get. And that's why she tried to validate at the end, um, when they start having an argument. She really, got out of line. She stepped out of line and she stepped out of her place. It's a special place for her, and your place is my gopher, and go do whatever the hell I tell you to do. And she overstepped her bounds, and that's why the argument came at the end. And so extra AF said exactly, and I guess you were agreeing with me. And Cam Lewis say he's a natural scammer. Doing things decent and legally is not an option for him. Right? I don't understand why you did this street mentality shit. That's crazy to me. How you feel like that stuff is gonna fly in the court of law, and how that's gonna fly, even with your lawyer. And Monique Love say he only knows how to scheme because he thinks he's the smartest. So that's the only way to trick people to get what he want. And that works in the street, Monique, but it don't work in the court of law. Okay? All that street shit is not going to work. That's why he got what? Rico, and that's why Lil Scooter got some subpoena papers, because ma'am, you doing way too much for this dude. Why you want to be the bottom B, now you're gonna be, you may be in the cell next to him, because Fulton County, well, he's not in Fulton, he's in Roswell. But can y'all imagine her going up to Fulton County? Don't y'all hope that she don't respond to the subpoena, and then they go pick her up like they did Shirley? What an embarrassment that would be for her, because she been vying for this dude for 2 years. She really thinks she's been in charge of him. She's handling the case, she's handling everything. And I just hope and pray that she do not answer that subpoena, and that they send the sheriff department out to pick her ass up right in front of Topaz or Tomas or whatever y'all call her little son name, and her daughter and the granddaughter. I hope everybody see her get arrested. And she thinks she's so smart. She just may not answer that subpoena. Just like she brushed everything else off about the cops. She may brush that off too, and just say they ain't got no case and it's all civil, and I'm innocent and I didn't do anything. All I was doing was just trying to help him out. So I hope like hell she don't answer that subpoena, and I hope somebody be right there to film it. Muffin 218 say, what idiot play on their own lawyer? And that's crazy, Muffin. Why wouldn't you tell the lawyer everything that you know? If they're gonna try to handle your case and give you the best defense, they gotta know everything. But
The truth.
he's such a liar. He's just such a liar. He think he can manipulate and lie to everybody. You're back.
Yeah, thank you for
Okay,
doing that.
no
My,
problem.
my
Your
grandfather
grandpa okay?
no, he this is not the first time, but he had a heart attack and
Oh God.
he does not like going to the hospital. And
Yeah.
thankfully, his neighbor was there and so he when I tried to call the paramedics, he'll cuss me out because he does not like going to the hospital because my grandmother, that was the last
Yes.
place that she went and then she went to hospice. So I
Well, he
mean,
don't need to go to the hospital. I mean, I don't blame him, because
what
the hospital put so many, they put that in their budget for so many people to leave this earth. Okay,
Well,
And so it is the end of December. Shit.
I know, but he I guess he had the chest pain.
Uh-huh.
Then he passed out, and the neighbor came in to, check on him. He had the chest pain, passed out. He blacked out, and then she called 911. He just,
Okay, good.
they had to take him to, force him to go. But
Of
that's
course.
usually how I have to do it is
Yeah.
force him to go. He's stubborn. He doesn't want to go.
No, he
Period.
not. I'm gonna just tell you something about that. You know, I had one in July,
I know.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Right.
And so what you have it all day and you just feel like, okay, my chest just hurt. Let me go take some aspirin.
Right.
And then if you take some aspirin, it'll stop it from hurting. But then once the aspirin run off, wear off, and then your chest start back hurting again. Because actually I was on the phone with my sister and I was telling her that. And so and she was like, sis, go and go to the doctor. And I'm glad I did because I was having one. So
Right.
it's just that you don't believe it. It's not that you're stubborn.
No, when I tell you, I mean, I'll take go to the. I mean, he'll ask me like, "What you think is wrong with me?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm not a
Mhm.
doctor, so I
Right.
can't predict it. So they better
Mhm,
let's let the professionals kind of ascertain it out, figure it out." But
mhm.
I'm I'm gonna he's fine
Give
right
me
now.
a piece. Okay.
They gave him a morphine shot, so they probably
Okay.
gave him some nitroglycerin too. So
Mhm.
he's fine. But thank you for holding it down.
No
I
problem.
think, I mean, if you're up to it and if everybody else is up to it, we can listen to the other call.
Yeah, but let's read the rest of the comments
Oh,
because
okay. I'm
they had
sorry.
some.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we were reading
Shh.
those and they were
I'm sorry.
responding. No,
I'm
Vicky, it's your
sorry.
channel.
What? No,
But
no, no.
they. I just wanted to go ahead and address it. And Dee Dee said that he thought Sonya had a mouthpiece. Exactly, Dee Dee.
She does
Clutching
have
my
a
pearls.
mouthpiece. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, keep
Okay,
going.
I'm gonna read and then you respond. So clutching my pearls say Cam Lewis, that's sad at his big age. And I don't know what that was about. I didn't catch that one.
Dee. Let me see.
But
We're clutching my
maybe about
pearl.
him
Oh,
lying to the lawyers, because that's what we were
oh,
discussing. Yeah. And
yeah,
Chick-fil-A said he told Dre Dion let Creel run over him. He told Dre Dion let
Dion,
Creel run over him.
which is not true. I mean, I think we heard the call where where Creel kind of like, Creel didn't want to be on the recorded line. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
It was Dion and Nesto. Creel didn't want to. He's like, "Are you calling me? Like, are you calling me this recorded line? Do you need me to come see
Hmm.
you? Okay, Mr. Williams, I'll come see you." And he started getting buck. And Dion didn't like the way that he was talking to his father. So Dion did I think Dion did speak with him, and I believe I now Dion is the one that I think he will cuss somebody out for real, cuss a man out for real. Nesto, no.
Right.
So I don't I think Dion just shows respect and shows respect and he tries to comprehend things. Nesto does not try to comprehend whatsoever. He's just like, okay, okay, all right. So he just lies on everybody. A Chick-fil-A
Hmm.
gal?
Because he lies to himself,
Yeah,
dumbass. Now the Bushy says she was out of pocket. True. Dee said. Lion Mom said, I think he's jealous of Dion. I think so too, Lion Mom.
yeah.
I wholeheartedly
Because
believe that because, Dion is young still. And, he's still, pulling these women. And Dion got respect from a lot of people, that the
yeah,
respect that Buckwheat don't have.
Dion can articulate himself a little bit better than Ernesto. Dion speaks mushery, but he knows when to code switch. We've
Mm.
heard Dion code switch and use a proper English.
It was
Lord,
Crail Muffin. She wanted to know.
well, she didn't find him, so that was a referral by another inmate who actually got sent up the river
Oh,
or
okay.
sent down the river. So Krill came by referral of another inmate. So Krill didn't really even have like a great track record inside that jail.
Mm,
So Nesto just was like because Sonya told. Okay, let's put it like let's actually put it in context. Muffin 218. So Sonya told him to ask all the other inmates whose attorney do they feel like is doing a good job and is fighting for them, and that's how he found Krill. He went
mm,
around asking other inmates instead of like asking them, "Well, what kind of deal is he getting for you?" or something like that. Yes, he
mm,
is jealous of Shirley too. detests Shirley.
He
I
never liked
mean,
her. It was always a scam when it came to Shirley.
like he with his nuts, he's grabbing his nuts, and he does not like Shirley, but will lie to her face, and I love you so much. I uh I declared to the whole world that I love you, that I would
Mm,
die for you. Out the bushes, that's his whole life.
which is a lie. What was she talking about?
According to Lex Rich, according to a victim, Dion was witness to and in on the barbershop shenanigans too. Yeah, yeah, that's what I forgot which young lady said it. I think it's the
Hazel,
influencer.
wasn't it? Wasn't her name Hazel?
I think it was her. Yeah,
Yeah. Cause see, I told all of y'all from Jump Street, birds of a feather flock together. Everybody was like, "Well, Dion ain't like that," and Dre is okay. No, they not. All of them. If you hang with some no nothing ass niggas, then more times out of 10, you may not be as no nothing ass nigga, but you still
I
in
know
with the
nothing.
shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
still a know nothing. You still guilty of something, and no upstandable man is gonna hang around a clown like this.
it's just like what guys judge you when you with your. You could be a nice, church going girl, but you have friends who have hoe tendencies, and they all of them got hoe tendencies except you. Men are gonna assume that you are a hoe because you're hanging with the hoes. And there's nothing wrong with being a hoe. It just is
Right.
what it is. But
Hmm.
there was stuff that they sound like they were up to. Well, Nesto, let me put it that way. What Nesto was up to was on some force, like on some like you gonna do this because I'm that ninja. I'm that nigga. And one thing I noticed, and I've been wanting to say this about Sonya and Nesto, and what specifically with Nesto, they arrested him with that black bag. He had the deal doors, and he had the liquid V in there, and there were not one mention of condoms in the
Of
black
course
bag.
not. Of course not. Listen, most men do not want no. If a woman don't require that a man use a condom, he ain't finna use no condom. But then he get mad when he got a baby and he got a baby mama,
Right, got
or
a baby
or
or
he,
got
or
get
he
burnt
get the
or get
nasty man's disease or the
get
nasty
them.
woman's disease.
Yeah. Who did that? Thank you, Sunshine. I'll get down to it. I'll get down to it.
Yeah, she
Uh,
said that man
Um,
loves no one, not even himself. Right, sunshine.
Miss Mad about music. Dean would understand more than he did. Right. He couldn't pimp Dion out. No, he couldn't. He really
Exactly.
couldn't. She gonna have
And,
to
and,
learn the
and,
hard
but- and
way.
and also too, Dion is the one that try to make him get back on track. Dion tried to put him in reality that he don't want to be in. Cause see,
Right.
Sonya let him be in fantasy world and fantasy land. It's okay with her. And anything he does is okay with her. Even with the CP charges. That girl just lying and you didn't do that. And they just telling stories on you. And Erica, she put everything on Erica. Erica blamed you for everything and you didn't do nothing. Even
That
Shirley was
bitch
saying that
was
last night on the call.
that bitch was
That
crazy.
girl that remember Shirley said that on the call last night, and that lady, that did everything, and now they're trying to put it on you. So he done convinced all his hoes in different area codes that it's everybody else's fault except for his. The reason why he in jail.
Right. And I mean, I will say Erica has she's got the brains. She's
Hmm.
got the smarts. But Nesto, he has the initiative, and he has like the gall and the audacity just to lie about everything. Pick her up at Olive Garden.
This is what they talking about. I said, I said, I hope she don't answer that subpoena and they pick her ass up and somebody be there
I
to film it.
Baby, I would love to see her booking picture. Me too. I hope they release body cam when they get her. Yep. I pick her up at the Olive Garden. Yeah, they go. Yeah, I would. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Cause that's what. Let me double check the date again. I think it's the 18th. So she's got a little bit over. I'm sorry, the 17th at 9 a.m. So where Sonya, what I would suggest if you listen to this is you might want to put some plaits in your head. You might want to slap on one of your little wigs.
Don't help her ass out. Let her
No,
go on. Let her go on. Let her stay in that fantasy that they don't they just got evidence. They ain't got no
even black.
evidence on me, and they just trying to put me in it. Let her have that warped sense of attitude that she have. Let her get caught up. I hope she don't answer it though. I really do.
I hope so too, but they are investigating any of that. I'm not sure what Lex Rich said. Oh. Okay, Lex Rich. I said Lex Rich earlier. That's a perp walk. I want to see full diaper and all. But she don't. She wear diaper thongs. I don't feel sorry for her at all. I vacillate between like, gosh, this woman is so mentally ill, and then some when she says something crazy like they start like how they're talking about how they were talking about Creole and how fat he is or something like when stuff like that. She just she makes you lose all compassion and empathy for her. This woman is ill, like mentally and physically, and she says something so fucked up that you just can't come back from. It's like, oh, she's just horrible. Dion fighting the case, so he knows what's up. Yeah. Yep. I want her to go to Fulton even just for the night. Well, if she don't show up, that's where the hell she going. Fulton, she might get on the good behavior, some, but she. I don't know if they got the geriatric unit because Fulton is pretty much full. So leave the babies alone. Um, Hey, let's talk about it. Oh, you had a heart attack in March. Yeah, I remember that. I hope that you're recovering. I said what I said. I hope you're recovering too. Like, well, you're doing better now.
Child, I ain't claiming that shit, but go ahead.
He was lying to the. You're so silly. He was lying to the lawyers, lying to everybody. The only whip. What's good? Sounds like my mom. She hates to go to the hospital. I mean, I think we just had like I have a genuine mistrust of the hospital, but like if you have other illnesses, um and he does that go that could affect him, I just want him to go just to like look, just get checked out, just go see. That's all I'd say. um that'd be a good body cam. You think they could release it to us though? Thank you, extra AF. Thank you.
All that shit she was talking about, Fanny. Hell yeah, Fanny go release that.
Oh, I can't wait to see if Fanny does a press conference about this. Girl, it would be I would take off that day.
Yeah,
I would
don't y'all remember they was talking big shit about Fannie Mae
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and and detective, what's that, detective Fields, and
Detective
how they
Fields.
making,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, how they making management off of him, and they moving up on him. Oh yeah, they gonna, yeah, Fulton County ain't playing with him, and yeah, they gonna probably release it.
Braille didn't want any parts of Nesto. No, he doesn't. Dion said that he later understood that Krill just didn't want to talk on the phone. Exactly. That's as simple as that. Hey, Sunshine. Nasty loves an aggressive person, hence why he found side hen so attractive. Yeah, he just I don't understand why he likes that aggression. I mean, I would think with his and the energy that he puts out there with women, that I would assume that he would like a nice passive woman on his arm. But that's really just, I mean, I don't think he likes any women. I just, I think he finds the aggression attractive. Just in general, he likes people being aggressive with him. Even when Dion like checked him, he tried to jump back on Dion, and Dion was like, "Ain't no hold on. You know what you said, Daddy. Just said a prayer and send some positive, peaceful energy for your way and your family. Thank you, Lion Mom. I appreciate that." Muffin 218, I think he keeps Dion around to smooth his issues out when people get mad at him. Yes. What you think I said what I said?
That's exactly why. Because keep in mind, everybody is usable to him. He has no love for anybody, like somebody said earlier, not even for himself. And everybody, he try to see what he can get out of them. He try to use everybody. Well, this is his kid, his woman, his side piece, his team or whatever. Everybody is a dollar sign to him. or
His
he try to use them in whatever way he can. Whatever he can get out of you, then whatever
yeah,
you see can get out of you, then that's his mentality. And he told us that. Remember, he told us, he said he don't know how to love nobody. He don't
that's
love
awful.
nobody. Yeah,
That's awful.
it's
The only
true.
whip, did y'all know microwave oven is radiator heat while it's warm and we eat hot radiation, quick heat, and wonder why we feel bad? I know, baby, but that's why I started using my air fryer for everything.
Well, they say the air fryer listening to your conversation, but I'm gonna digress.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
the air fryer didn't hurt a lot of conversation from me then. And Dion thing is probably still working, so Nesto is mad at I just reread that. Dion is still pumping that thing, and Nesto's mad at that. Because he needs a liquid V. I love the call when he heard about her alleged raise. Oh my gosh! And then the text message. He stayed up all night to text her a one liner. God is good. When he heard about that raise, and then he asked Sonya the next day, "How you feel about it?" I mean, how was she supposed to feel? It ain't her money. That I'm seriously, D-Dub, yeah, like how was he asked Sonya, "How you feeling about this?" He likes to commiserate with you. He wants to be lonely and like miserable with you, and he wants you to validate his feelings, and then him validate her feelings, and just they just bounce back and forth this ball of negativity, and he wonders why he's stuck in there. I
And
think she wanted to go ahead.
Vicky, he just like any other ninja that's in your family. Your riches is their riches.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
because him and Shirley weren't even together when she got that raise, remember? She had
Right.
already cut off. She had already cut his ass off. But it still excited him to know that she held that type of money as if it was his.
Mhm. Because he just, he when he's talking about all that stuff about he was going to divorce her and she ain't supposed to quit and she ain't supposed to give up and he wanted Dion to go by and still go by and talk to her and all that, and Dion was like, Dion knew better. Dion was like, okay, yeah, he thought that he could finesse his way back into her house, kick everybody out or whomever's there, and he was going to be able to do that. Like, and I don't now there's one thing, okay, I think we have gone away from like Black Americans, and if anybody's white in here, hello, I'm just saying that predominantly this is like a kind of a predominantly Black American fan base community, watcher, viewership. We used to be very like put everything in the pot together and we split it up, and
Hmm.
we help each other out. We have gone away from that. I don't, I can't, I want to say what's influenced that, but I don't want to get into that. I don't want to divulge too deep in that, but I'll say this: it wasn't mainly us who made us start looking and being jealous of each other and ready to rip each other off immediately. So Nesto is just like he's the coveting type. He just covets whatever you have, he wants. He's like, you can part ways with it. If you got it the first time, you can get it again. So
Hmm.
with Shirley, he's like, she don't deserve any of that because I took care of her. I did that. I kept her safe. I took her away from her family. I kicked her brother out. I did all that. I made sure. I did all that. I did that shit. He's
Well,
awful.
do you feel like that's one of the reasons why he tried to hurry up and get out of jail?
Yes.
Is so that he can get back and get back in Shirley's good graces and try to continue to manipulate her and scam her.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. Because he felt her slipping away. I think once it was the third attorney, he felt her slipping away. Once Debbie was there, he
Mhm.
he knew it was like when she said Debbie was moving in, Debbie's gonna stay here because
Mhm.
that basically meant that Shirley felt like he's not gonna get out. So that once he was like, he just kept asking that question, when Debbie leaving? Well, when's she coming back? But how long Debbie staying? Even after Shirley said, "Oh, okay, I think she's gonna move in." Well, when Debbie leaving? He's asking this question like 15 times during one phone call, and she's, "Honey, like what? Huh?" Shirley knew right then and there he wasn't getting out, and I believe that she had already conversed with Krill, and Krill said probably told her the truth, it's not looking good. It's
Mm-hmm.
not. He's not getting out. Let me Muffin 218. I think she wanted to split the money with the attorney that asked for more money. The one that she said something out of turn. Once once that she said something out of turn, and she told Nesto not to speak about her to him. Yeah, something something weird happened between Sonya and Krill. Lion's mom, and he hates that he needs Shirley, and it's not the only other way around. Yeah, but he likes to be up under a woman. He likes to, be able to know. I think it gives him confidence that he can rip off educated women who are of a successful background in nature, and who are probably more self-made than he is and will ever be. He likes that to know. I took that from her. Bank! What's up, Bank? Hey, everybody. I just woke up. I've been trying to get my sleep pattern on track with the real world, but it's a struggle. Glad you're alive. Yes, ma'am. I'm live. Sunshine. We finally got down. That man loves no one, not even himself. Thank you for the $10. Thank you. Appreciate you. Miss Red, he is jealous of Shirley. Absolutely. So true. Hazel. Okay, Hazel was the one. Cross country cruiser. Hello. I don't know if I said hello to you already. I'm sorry. Nesto can't have babies. He had done what they he had done what they do to dogs. Okay, he got fixed.
He got spayed or neutered.
He got the big old chop. I don't, what, and I don't even. I mean, he probably did, but yeah. The only whip Nesto cover has been discovered. Before this, he got away with stuff with Shirley, but this public open display of cheating on Shirley is the reason his luck is so bad. That and a few other things. Lex, he was handing out STDs, hates women, so of course no condoms. Yeah, that was one thing. I was just listening to a call, and I was thinking about Officer Fields, her time on the stand. Like, wait a minute, he had this bag of tricks, bag of dicks. They found him with CP, probably amongst other nasty videos. And as long as it's consenting adults and it's dirty videos, I don't care. But not a mention of a prophylactic at one time ever. Not
Mm-mm.
even a female condom.
Yeah, you just think about. I hope Shirley went to the clinic
I
to a
hope so
doctor.
too.
Hope she went to the gynecologist.
She told him he was getting. I hope so. I hope she did, girl, child. She told him she was getting out that week. Definitely a fantasy land. You think maybe Shirley found out she got burnt, and then that's when she was like, "Oh, it's over with." Dion was trying to help him keep his wife out the bushes. Yes, he was. Thank you, Sunshine. Appreciate that. Lex Rich, Sonya wants to be his new Erica, and now she has a. Sonya wanted to be the new Erica, and like he has these.
But she better get the snitching in.
Yeah, I mean, she better start telling. What was it? I used to
I
watch.
always told y'all that I felt like her and Shirley both was the ops. I just wholeheartedly believe that, especially with the questions that she asking.
What was the show that? Okay, Nesto has. I used to watch Get Smart when I was younger. Remember that TV
Uh-huh.
show Get Smart?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nesto, because my grandmother, like, she always kept it on, like TV Land. I loved all those older shows. Um, Get Smart. They had Agent 99. Agent 99 was the main character, and I got to think of his name. What was it? God dang it.
That's too long ago for me to remember.
Maxwell Smart.
Maxwell Smart. Yeah.
Maxwell Smart was the main character, and he was a secret agent, and he worked for Control, and he had his assistant, Agent 99, and that's what he had in like Erica. He had his Agent 99 who knew everything, was just like a genius and did everything for him. That's what he thought Sonya was gonna be, and boy was he fooled. And somebody commented earlier. I passed the comment up because we were listening to the call, but I saw it, and it's like, you think that for him to be such a big scammer, he got scammed by Sonya, and he sure in the
Mm-hmm.
hell did. Um, he did. He got scammed big time. Dee Dee, they gonna make her make her take that false out before you get on the pod. Dee Dee, don't help her. Don't you hear what I said? What I said? I said what I said. Just told us, don't help her because I was trying to help her with
Mm-mm,
a little hairstyle.
mm-mm.
You know, I'm not allowed to help. Let's not help. He was playing
Let them
Shirley, and
put
now
her
he
at the
can.
Olive Garden right when she get full.
Oh,
Let Chick-fil-A see it.
you're gonna be rocking back and forth. They're gonna have her in the back of that seat, and
Mhm,
them seats is hard too. She gonna be rocking and rocking back and forth because she trying to hold that tummy, hold that booty hole because she ate some Olive
yeah.
Garden and she got to go. Oh, poor thing. And they gonna think she trying to escape. It's just I just want to see the arrest video. I know they don't
Mhm.
show things from the grand jury. Um, but I really would love to see her on the stand. The
And
only
they
whip
may
he would
release everything, not the grand jury, but once he, get sentenced and all of that, they may can do an FOIA and get the rest of whatever else, like the body cam and other things that they didn't release.
maybe.
Maybe.
The only whip he was playing Shirley. Now he can't play her no more. 100%. Amen. Like I said, I think I said this a couple days ago. Shirley, she may not be like a perfect person, and who the hell is, but Shirley is. I think she's a patient person. And she seems like she's generous with the people around her. She's,
Mhm.
and she may brush a lot of things off, so she's kind of like she's not a vicious person. She might talk a little stuff. This is the stuff that we heard is like bedroom talk between husband and wife. That stuff like that's pillow talk. So I don't think she's a bad person. I'm glad she just got away from him. Them bobby pins from a ponytail be contraband. Dee Dee don't help. The tall diva is going to take so much work to get her all she needs to turn in. Listen, they gave her a month. They gave her a month to get this stuff together. They said whatever you want, you have 30 days or 31 days to get it all together. Um, Sunshine said, "Don't give her no idea. She got this, and she do, and do.
Mhm.
She thinks she can outsmart the DA, and she does, and won't,
Mhm.
because these the text messages. That's on behalf of Nesto. The call that I wanted to listen to earlier before the phone calls from prison dropped. It was the call to the man in the Caribbeans who was in like Tobago or something. That's communications. His name is gonna be brought up in that. Because she communicating on behalf of him. Once she got that phone, baby, she was a mad little demon, like a
Stayed
little
up,
grim
stayed up for 7 long days and 7 long damn nights, looking
girl.
through
She was
that
like a
phone.
little
Let me just
gremlin.
tell you guys the problem I have with Shirley. I feel like she's complicit in not the crimes, but complicit with okaying with him getting it by any means necessary because she did benefit from the ill-begotten gains. Never asked any questions, and she seemed like the type that she want to make her friends jealous. That's the type she seemed to me. And I'm not saying that she have any ill will towards anybody because she not. But two things could be true at once. Yeah, she's a good person. I'm not gonna say that because she do have a good disposition, but she also want everybody to be jealous of her, like she's jealous of Steve and Marjorie, and that's what I get from Miss Cotton Candy.
I concur. I concur. D Dub, when she starts speaking ill on the alleged victims, I lose any compassion I might have. Yeah, and that's really what kind of tips me over. It tips me over when when I start like, oh my gosh, this woman is so mentally ill and she's so sick. But then she starts talking about the alleged victims, and then starts talking about Shirley and talking about Shirley's daughter when these people have done nothing to her. Like it's one thing if they came through and stomped her ass out, but nobody's come forward and said anything about her. Like as much ammunition as they have as far to go and combat the things that Sonya's saying. Even Erica, um, when she was interviewed, like that tiny interview that she did with Pam Esquire,
They on the
she could.
witness list. They can't say nothing.
Well, I'm just the people who are not on the witness list. You know,
Who ain't on it? It got all the
Ha- Ha-
people.
Hazel isn't. Hazel's not.
But
it
Hazel came out and told her story though, remember?
but I mean, Sonya said something about her.
Yeah, but they're not gonna address her because nobody's as stupid as she is. Because
True that.
Hazel, Dre, Dion, even Poke Chop, nobody want a damn subpoena like this food on that obtained her, and then her friend over there at that other channel. She may be getting her paperwork soon also. They the only two dummies that's speaking on this shit.
Yeah.
They're not doing it from a content creator standpoint. They're doing it trying to help him out with this case. And nobody is that stupid. Nobody want to be in the shoes with him. So nobody is gonna say anything. And you got 100 people on the list, so that don't lead that many people. But nobody is this
Mm-mm.
stupid. I don't feel like everybody's smarter than this.
Yeah. The only whip Nesto used Sonya too because he traveled with her from Florida to Atlanta. That's why she's here. She's talking sideways and willing to buy tips for a front row eclipse. Yep, baby, she is about to be toasted. I
Mm.
think extra AF. I think she's gonna show up with a doctor's note and doesn't think she'll stay locked up. Girl, please. If
It ain't
you could
gonna
look, you could look at Erica. Erica's. It was It was kind of imperfect, but it was well written. Her letter, and she had an attorney because I think she had a public defender for one piece, and then a paid attorney for another piece her
mm-hmm.
of her plea out. Erica did, and I believe Erica was very integral in like kind of working out her deal. Erica's smart. She may not be like 100% like genius, but Erica's highly intelligent. I guarantee if they test that lady's IQ, it'd be high up there. She's smart and like she's nowhere near the low energy, low intellect that Sonya is. I watched a few cases. Bank. I watched a few cases. Krill was the attorney on. He's got a mouthpiece. Him and the ADA will be going at it. Oh, really? Okay, Bank. I might.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to, Bank. Do me a favor and send your channel to me on Instagram so I can link it in the chat. She will. Monique Love. She will definitely use her illness condition to get out of jail. Girl, they're not falling for that. Look at what they did
Mm-mm.
with what's
Buckwheat,
not him. The boy with sickle cell. We
right?
know that sickle cell is if you're having a sickle cell crisis, it's extremely painful. I think I've told y'all my childhood friend Ricky used to
Mm-hmm.
have these crises, and even though this was the '90s, she'd be balled up like in pain because you're it's internal. It's like your blood
Mm-hmm.
cell. You can't get enough oxygen to your blood you know, I couldn't understand. I mean, I didn't understand the extreme amount of pain, but I could see in her eyes she'd just be crying. I mean, you got Sonya, her thing. Okay, you got to go boo boo. You got to. Good thing for that is you've got a toilet in your cell. It may
And
not be
Judge Adams
clean.
told Buckwheat, because they tried to use that to get him bailed out one time, remember? And Judge Adams say, well, they was talking about,
We
well,
should have
Judge,
thought about that.
yeah, you should have thought about that before you start committing crimes. And that's the way they see that. They don't care nothing about you being ill. Even
No,
Erica have MS. And look how long she stayed in there till she was able to figure herself out, figure a way to get out of there.
girl, she paid them girls 500 buns and 10 packs of ramen. Whoop my ass, please.
That part.
Out the bushes, it's a fake. Like he's a womanologist. Who is? Cause you like men. Dion be snapping. Yeah, Dion is
Hmm.
bank. Oh, womanologist. I must have missed that. Laughing my ass off. I'm not. Everyone is disposable to Nesto. Sunshine. Yes. Bank.
Hmm.
Wow. Sounds like the hen messed that one up. Muffin. I think she messed it up. I agree. Nesto doesn't love anyone extra AF. Yeah. Bank, hey lady, that's good. If he's effective, I just see a stumbling organized attorney. Miss Mad About Music, and rest everybody here. I think that Krell was stumbling because he was going off of what Sonya had written out for him. You know what I mean? That was what Sonya wanted. Sonya wanted to read that, and Ernest has had so much confidence in what she wrote out. It was just this basic book report as speech to get him out, which was not effective whatsoever. It wasn't a plea like, "Hey, he he's got 17 people willing to vouch for his bond and willing to come through and make sure he shows up to court, and he doesn't. Okay, all right. Yeah, and he's got too many oh, hang on one second. Thank you, a lady. I appreciate you for the $1.99. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Yeah, we may not. Y'all, I'm sorry. I can't get through everyone. This is the most amount of people we've had in the chat. I want to acknowledge everybody. Sleepy Libra 17. Hey. So if I didn't acknowledge you, I'm sorry. I want.
Well, Angela said something. We didn't acknowledge Angela. She said, and
Where's
remember,
she at?
I'm reading. She said, and remember, she gave him bad reviews. Yeah,
Right,
she did give
Angela.
Trail bad reviews.
Yeah, that
Because
I mean that
I think we read from everybody else except for maybe M Tate. Every night, Nesto be sliding down the wall. But I think we read something from everybody else.
okay. All right. I do
Yeah.
want I mean, blame it on my head, not my heart. I apologize. But yeah, it's we've gotten let me before we go, because I don't think we're gonna have time to I gotta make sure my grandpa's straight. I don't think have time to watch the other videos. So I think I'm gonna try to come back early.
Hmm.
I did link. I said what I said. This is Banks' channel. Please check her out. She's got one of Creel's hearings in one of her recent videos. So go check her out. And then I said what I said. She is just starting her channel off, and we would like to get her to, like, what's the goal? Like, we want at least 500 by
Yeah,
what
it's
was it
going
big we
pretty
said?
quickly though. I got up to 90 people already, and I only did 3 videos. So thank
Well,
you guys. I appreciate that.
and then as always, Lady T Bug. Let me okay,
Mhm.
let me get that's I said what I said channel, the second link, and then let me find Lady T Bug.
Y'all like and describe.
Yeah. Lady T Bug's channel is probably easier to find because
Oh
she's
yeah,
got
yeah.
a
You can
yeah.
find her in the algorithm. Yeah, she's in the
Yeah.
algorithm. But
Um
anyone, thank you, boo. Thank you out of the bushes. But yeah, you guys, this has just
yeah.
been this heifer. Like I said, guys, let's just hope we shouldn't do this. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And then I ask God to forgive me. But let's hope and pray she don't answer this subpoena.
I listen.
Tell Native to be on the watch out on the 17th. Ask Native, can he take a sick day?
Right. God forgive me. I don't like to wish bad on nobody. I try to get everybody a few
She
chances.
deserves it though. She deserves it.
And congratulations on your 91. So y'all leave your final thoughts, and then I said what I said. What you got, girl?
Well, like I said, I hope she don't answer the subpoena. I hope she stay in her conspiracy fantasy land thought mindset. And hopefully, she feel like them people playing with her, or she think the illness is gonna work. Whatever she feel like is gonna work for her. I just hope she don't answer it. I'm pretty sure she will though, because she know them people not playing, and she know how nasty it is down there. So I don't think she want to be in that position. And right now, her cheeks are probably clenched. Okay, she's probably using the restroom a little bit more than
Mhm.
normal. Okay, and
Mhm.
so Buckwheat got what he got because at the end of the day, it was always a scam with Shirley. Okay. And
Awful.
Shirley got what she got because that's what you get for messing with OPP, other people's property. And that's what I have to say about it.
Well, my final thoughts is, bitch, you better get your mind right, okay? Going to dinner dates with lunch dates with attorneys. Who you think you are, dictating how your boyfriend's wife spends money? You ain't nobody. I mean, seriously, and I'm just here to tell you, Sonya, you ain't as fine as you think you are. I know we have to have confidence and all that. You should be your biggest cheerleader and whatnot. But baby, don't let Nesto hype you up, and he didn't hype you up into straight into the jail cell or straight on that grand jury stand. So you need to calm down, okay? I hope you don't show up at the people's court, but the Christian in me says go to court. However, You better calm down. You don't you I understand you are so deeply involved in this that you have a weekly routine to show up at the jail and uh visit Nesto, do your hair, get your nails done, get a little cute little cheap little outfit and go see him every week. Cut it off. Go spend time with your granddaughter and the little baby and just live a life, ma'am. Stop running up behind this man. And that's it, and that's all. So I thank y'all for coming through. I do have to get going. I have to make sure, I have to make sure my grandfather's straight and make sure that the other dog, his
Yeah,
dog is straight
definitely,
too.
definitely go up there to that hospital though. Definitely go up there
Yeah.
and check it out and make sure they dotting their I's and crossing their T's.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you for coming through, and thanks everybody for the
No
super
problem.
chats. Okay.